Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? On in the building. I'm gonna let you get in here. I'm gonna let y'all come on in here. Rise. Let's get the headphones on. Girl is kind of just rushing on in. Get myself set. Y'all know how it goes. Come in the building and let's get ready to go. Come in the building and let's get ready to go. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Come in the building. Come in the building. Ooh, wee. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get in the building. Let's get in the building. You know what time of day it is. Y'all know what time it is. Come on in the building. Step into the room. Step into the room. Step into the room. Step into the room. We're going to get started here. We're going to get started here. I know. They say that girl is late. What's going on, Felicia? I see you, Greg. Come on in the building, y'all. Come on in the building. Let's have some great conversation about this glorious weekend filled with nothing but excitement. WNBA excitement. Let's get So Pretty Toni take on it. What's going on, Shirley? I see you. Come in the building. Come in the building. Rise to the occasion, because we're talking about any and all. It doesn't matter who it is. We're here to talk about it. We're going to capture. We're going to talk about it. Come in the building. Come in the building. Fill it up. Fill it up. When you come into the building, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We fill up. Let's get about 5 more people in the building. Actually, I would say 15. We get about 15 more people in the building. We're gonna be ready to get started. Come on, pour in. Don't miss the hype. Don't miss the great conversation that we're getting ready to have about this weekend, WNBA weekend. It was a weekend of excitement. It was a weekend of shock. A weekend of expectations that we just didn't have when it came to some of these teams and how well they did. So pour on in the building. Pour on in the building. Don't leave. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. Come on in the building. Pour on in, y'all. Pour on in. Let's get the excitement on the way. Let's get the excitement on the way. What's going on? Let's say, boy, the streets are buzzing about them dreams. It's definitely buzzing about them dream girls, for sure. For sure. Let's not make no mistake. Make no mistake. That is exactly what's going on in the street. What's going on? What's that? Let's get my glasses together here. AJS S4V. Thanks for coming to the building. Hey, not sure if you're new, but if you are, go ahead and hit the like button. Also, go ahead and sub up. We here to talk about everybody. New member. I got a new member. Hold up. I got a new member. Let's play it. I got a new member. Nope. Let's get up there. Let's get it. I had to give it to you. I had to give it all to you. I had to give it all to you all at once. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for becoming a new member to my page. We are here to talk straight facts. Straight facts, no fiction. As you can see, the title, Core Vision with So Pretty Toni. We are talking WNBA weekend recap, the Dream, Wings, the response that they gave after the loss to the Dream, the response they gave when playing New York, and what they filtered in. And they meant that was a statement win across the league, y'all. Across the league. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, one more person come up in here and we're gonna get started. One more person. I need at least 30 people in here. I need at least 30 people in here. I need at least 30 people in here. I know that I'm coming on. Just there we go. There go that 30. There go that 30 plus. Hey, you're in the building. I should have 30 likes right now. Make sure that you are hitting that like button. Do not hesitate. As soon as you come in the building, when you come over here to Court Vision with So Pretty Toni, that's the first thing that we want you to do. We want you to hit that like button, so then that way we get that up out of the way real quick. And we don't have to come back and recap it, rehash, re-talk about it, whatever there is. But we are coming in, we're coming up on this show today, and we're going to have a conversation about Angel Reese and the Atlanta Dream. They're continuing their hot streak. Something I don't think anybody expected. Remember, it's the beginning of the season, so we start talking about expectations of teams and what we expect for them and what they're looking like. We want to make sure that what's going on, who else is in the building before I get going. Hey, ADP, let me know. You know, I'm ready for you to come on up. I'm ready for you to come on up. I'm gonna see the link. While I'm thinking about it right now, y'all hold on 1 second. I gotta send my girl ADP the link. You know, I always gotta send her the link. Let's see. Let's copy. I got to start making sure I do this immediately for you, ADP, whether you can make it or not. That way it's always ready and available. Let's see. We're going to do a recap. And I know you was hanging fierce with us this weekend. All right. I just sent you the link. I just sent you the link. I just sent you the link. Let's see. I just sent you the link, and so I'm gonna wait for it to come up. Also, we have we have a few people in here. We have Skull in here. You know, Skull is always my man. We got Tierra. What's going on? I see you. Live, laugh, love. You in the building. We have Cedric. We have Cedric Thomas in here. Hey, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Come in the building. When you come in the building, make sure you hit that like button. Show that girl some love. We got Claudia in here. Who else we got in the building? Hey, don't hesitate. Just go ahead and hit the like button along the way. I sent it to you already, ADP. Hey, we got Terry Jackson here. I am sitting in this hospital for about a week. Good. Hey, come. Yes, we are your entertainment. So I'm glad you tuned in. Whatever's going on, you know, prayers are up, you know, for speedy recovery. And we hope to hear great things after this week that you out moving around and getting it done. Hey, Toni, listening from Ghana. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. Just come in the building. When you come in the building, hit that like button. Tell a friend. Come on over to the show and get some good excitement over here. I accidentally deleted it. Come on, ADP. What you doing? I'm going to send it to you one more time. Let me go back to it. I'll send it to you one more time. Let's see. We're waiting on ADP to come in the building. Y'all. Waiting on ADP to ADP. I just sent it to you again, ADP. All right. There we go. I just sent it to you again. Bring Skull. Toni. Bring Skull back. Where'd he go? He right there. Hey, Jill, let's keep it going. Hey, I like to bring the best out in people. I had a couple of crash out days this weekend because I just had to let some people know. I talk real nice. I talk real calm. I have great commentary for all the ladies in the W. But one thing I'm not going to tolerate just straight up nastiness. Now, you can have your difference of opinion about players and the things that you think of them and stuff like that. But let's just be respectful. I want to get that out the way real quick. That way we can have great conversations in the chat. I do want y'all to be able to have your difference of opinions because that's the nature of the world, right? Everybody's not going to agree with everybody. Everybody's not going to like everybody. But there should be no hate. You cannot like a player's game, vice versa. I'm just getting all of that out the way right now so we can have that convo right in there, and you guys can just have at it. What's going on, T. Camilla? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you in there. Oh, Deborah, I see you. Thanks for coming in the building. Thanks for coming in the building. Now, let's get into it. Like I just said, today's topic is about the W and recapping the excitement that we had this weekend. We had some woes and we had some foes, but then we had some amazing games that was played this weekend. We had some players step up to where normally they don't, or they always have that, they don't have that fire at the end of the game. And as you can see, we had that fire. That Dream had that fire. They had that fire for that tail. Angel Reese and the Dream continue to be on that hot streak. Paige, Bueckers, and Azzi Fudd. Let's not forget about them. And that New York, against New York, they shocked New York with a huge statement win. And the Fever keep building momentum around Caitlin Clark, of course, and Kelsey Mitchell, and let's not forget AB. They're building that momentum, and they're riding high on it. They are now number 2 in the league. Mind you, the season has just begun. We still have teams that are getting themselves together and coming to make their adjustments. And we're asking the big question early in this season: who really looks like a championship contender right now? Answer that for me in the chat. Who looks like a championship contender right now? We got reaction questions and hot takes. And guess what? We got some full breakdowns on some games. Some games we're not gonna go too in depth on, because we want to make sure we get the highlights of the big folks up and out of the way from the WNBA this weekend. Let's talk women hoops fact with So Pretty Toni. And right now, while we're waiting to get there, I would definitely say this. I will be back with you right after this. All right, we're back, and guess what? I got my special guest, ADB. What's good, ADB? Welcome to the panel.
Hey, Toni. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You always welcome. And we got some new people came on in since I went ahead and we did that intro. We have Peter Maltz in here. Thank you for coming in. We have Jonathan Gonzalez made it in the building. Thank you for coming back again, Jonathan. And we are moving right along. They're getting a convo in the chat, y'all. I asked this question, ADP. I don't know if you heard it, but my question was, who really looks like a championship contender team right now? Who? And of course, I see everybody saying Aces and Dream. Y'all don't got nobody else in there yet? Just those two? Okay, T. Camilla said ATL, New York, and Vegas. We got a lot of Vegas and ATL right now. Who else?
I think the Lynx is going to be a sleeper team.
You think they're going to be a sleeper team?
They could be, but I think I would go with Atlanta and the Aces. And now, guys, I know how the Mercury started, but man, they got some defense on that team. So it's going to depend on the teams with defense. A lot of these teams got great players, and lack of defense.
Okay. Felicia said, honestly, no one right now. So no one looks like a championship team to you, Felicia. Okay. We have let's see. Terry Jackson says, okay, I guess he's saying New York. Okay, for now, for New York. I guess given that they can kind of clean up some of the areas that they have. Don't sleep on the Sparks. That's that's AJS. Don't sleep on the Sparks. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna sleep on the Sparks. I feel like this when it comes to the Sparks, right? And no shade to nobody on the Sparks. I want to see a little more assists, a little more dimes, and I can't completely, and I'm being careful how I say this. I don't want to put it solely on Kelsey Plum. I think Kelsey Plum is a beast. Kelsey Plum took over that game this weekend, ADP, and she just flourished. I'm gonna put this up right here because I want everybody to be able to see these scores. Let's go with this look. I don't like that other look. Let's go with this look, right? Let's get to it, and let me just stretch it out just a little bit so you guys can see. Can y'all see there? Is that too small? Let me know if that's too small. Let me know if that's too small. I enlarge it. Just can you see it, ADP?
Okay. No, not really. A little bit.
Okay, let me go to it and adjust it. Let's go to it and adjust it just a little bit so we can kind of see it a little bit clearer, right? And then we'll get to starting Friday. Because Friday is when we kind of hit the scene. We talked about some of the other teams already. And here's what we have. You definitely have the Wings and the Dream. And I'm going to say that was one of those games where, what's going on, my brother? You ready to come up on the stage? I see you in the chat. Bro Claude, you want to come up? Let me know if you want to come up.
He on the grill.
Oh, he on the grill. Him working right now. Him working. That was a good game, y'all. I think that Friday night kicked it off with having Dream there. It says, hey Toni, be sure to make me one of your moderators. Okay, I see you, Jonathan. Give me 1 second. I got you. In mid-season. Let's see, Maria. Okay. I mean, Mary. We got Mary at Mary. Mary said in mid-season. Okay. Game's been good, but they all still working out the kinks. Yes, they are. They're all definitely much so working out the kinks. What's good, everyone? What's going on? I see you, the perspective. I see your perspective. There you go. You came in through the back door. I got you. What's going on? See, she said that's where you were, on the grill, man. He on the grill, y'all.
It up. That's what I'm talking
about. Where my plate at? Where's my plate? Where's my plate, man? Where's my plate, y'all?
You already know. Get on that flight, T. Get on that flight. What's up, Kat? I'm out here. You know, your sister got me at work. Y'all know I upholstered it, T. This is what I was talking about, T. I had to upholst it.
Yeah.
So I put the metal plate in there. It's doing good. It's doing good, y'all.
Okay. All right,
I love y'all. I love y'all. Listen,
we got
I'm gonna be listening. I'm gonna be listening. I just didn't want you to think I was coming. All right,
I saw you. I know you're on the grill. All right. So I think back to it. I think that first game, which was the Dream and the Wings, that kind of set the tone for the weekend. And I don't want to say set the tone for the other two games within that Friday, but it definitely set the tone for the entire weekend because we saw some really great basketball. And I think I did say it before. What's going on, MSL? I said it before that all the teams are finding their way right now. They're finding their way to do their things. What we talking about here? It says at Brooklyn. Brooklyn in here. Where's Brooklyn? I don't see Brooklyn. Is he under a specific name? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is Brooklyn under the perspective with BK?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Brooklyn. That's Brooklyn. Okay. You know, it's going to be a good show when man, don't come in here cracking on that dude, bro. Don't crack on that, dude. I know y'all got y'all thing, but I'm gonna leave that with y'all thing. Anyway, I think that the Wings in Dallas, the Dallas Wings and the Atlanta Fever brought a really good start for the weekend, right? Because they were able to hold Paige Bueckers to only 7 points in that game. And we, I can open these up and we can go through all of the recaps, but it's just going to be lengthy. If you were there, if you followed us, you came over to the Players Club and you got to watch the games. We did a review on majority of all these games, even the ones that we didn't show. We had a perfect opportunity to go through and give our best take on it, right? Some we gave more than others. We paid more attention to some than others. But when we come here, this is where we are with it, right? I think that just the defense, and I want to see Dream get to the point where they're not coming out so slow and they're not looking what you would call lost in the sauce. What's going on, big girl? We don't want to see that they're lost in the sauce, right? We want to make sure that they can get to that point where they're coming out and they hitting it from the jump. But we also know that, it was stated earlier, and I'm going to take the sound off of this because I want people to hear me very, very clear, right? Let's take the background sound off. I want people to hear me very clearly. Yes, Angel is playing out of position by playing a 5, but I'm going to say this. She's showing you that she can play it right because they are lacking that down there in the paint from the 5 perspective, but she's giving you the best of what she has. I know right now they're hanging on by keeping Nas in the lineup, and people want to see Okot get in there, and she can't learn unless she's playing more. I totally, absolutely agree with that. But what I do want to say is that she's so raw. It makes it extremely hard for the team to keep her out there. I think the first home game in the Staples Center where they played, her coming out and putting up those 14 points and having those deep boards they were so worried about Angel ADP that they forgot about Okot. They forgot that they have a player like that on this team, right? So it kind of gave room for her to make up in the area of shooting where Angel kind of struggled. She still gave you double figures in points. I think she had 9 boards in that game, or 8 boards or something like that. However, you come into this weekend where she correct those mistakes. Yes, she missed the very first layup in the game. She was fouled. So the layups that are missed due to fouls because they're extremely hard fouls or she's double or triple team, I'm not going to be mad at her for missing those. I will have something to say for those that she missed kind of just point blank free, nobody's on her, right? And we don't want to beat her down either because, again, just like Semesco said, and I said this before, Semesco comes in and Semesco talks about, look, there's not, what is it that you're expecting from her in just 2 weeks, right? You get traded, you have 2 weeks of practice, then preseason start, you have another week with the preseason, and then you jump straight into the season. So you literally have almost a month now where you're there and you're working your way through certain things, right? But at the same time, she's still giving you the best of her. And I say that to say this as well before I let you go, ADP. The way that Angel has the ability to take over a game in the fourth quarter, the way she do to help lead her team, scratches to me everything else that kind of somewhat happened with her early on, right? Because now she's giving you the best of what she have. Should she do that from the beginning? Yes, we all know that that's possible, and we all know that she should, right? But feeling your way through when you're playing for a team full of dominant guards, that's what Dream is. Dominant guards. It kind of makes us as fans or those that enjoy the game and can critique the game the best way, have that that woeth for, hey, why can't she give us this early on? But then we move back and forth and we shift throughout, right? So let's get to the point where we're looking at the game, and I'm talking to myself as well, or we get down to the bottom of the second half of the game and we watch the beauty of how Angel can take over a game. Angel had 10 points, and I think it was like 6 boards. Angel came in the fourth quarter in those last 3 minutes and scored 7 points, got 4 boards, and she got 2 steals and a block. That's to me, that's dominance. That's something that you literally just can't teach. And she had 2 assists. Yes. Right? It's just something you absolutely simply just cannot teach. That's when we say that girl is a doll, right? That's their term. In my day, we say that's a bad girl right there, man. That's a bad girl right there. Right? So she have that thing that she has going on, and we love that about her. So I have, let me see if I saved it. I have that take, and before I get to the rest of the games, and I'll get to those in a minute. Let me pull this up. While I'm pulling this up, ADP, go ahead. What do you got on that game? And we're just talking about the Dallas Wings in a Dream game right now.
You talking Mercury from last night or
no from Friday, because we're starting from Friday. We had the Wings, okay. We had the Wings in the Dream, we had Storm Suns, and we had the Valks and the Fever, which that was one of those games that we'll get to the Valks and the Fever in a second.
Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Well, dang, she take me back to Friday. I got pulled out.
I know, man. See, you got to keep that mind fresh. Keep that mind fresh and everything cooking. Let me go to it because I saved it here.
Okay,
and I sent it to myself. Let me see. I pulled up.
Okay, thank you, Toni, because that one.
Let's see, which one is this one? This was the stats. And I think I could get to it from here, but let's pull up these stats so everybody can see. This is where we are right now in the W. This is where we are in the W.
Because
these are the standings.
Oh, go ahead, Toni.
Yeah, no, you're good. These are the standings right now, y'all. Go ahead. No, I'm listening to you, ADP.
No, in that Friday game, all of the shoes like Paige, Enrique, Fudd. Well, Fudd didn't play but so much, but still, all their shooters and Odyssey, even Odyssey Sims, none of them really scored that much on the Dream. They kept those scores very low and they're known shooters. You know what I'm saying? So for the Dream to keep their top scores down low with that many points, especially when you know Paige Bueckers is a bucket. You know Enrique don't play. I know Enrique come and go and stuff like that, but still, to be able to hold them sharpshooters down like that says a lot about the Dream's defense.
Yes, so, absolutely.
I think
it really is.
Yeah, with me, Toni, when it comes to the Dream, yes, they are number one. Yes, they're 4-1, but it's more to the Dream than just that. Right. And that's what I based it on, where it, putting them in my top category, because they, like I said before, they have the team chemistry. They know how to play the team ball. They have the sisterhood. A lot of teams don't have that. You gotta have all three.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So our standings right now is this, right? Dream is 1. And as you can see, Aces, and that's why I was getting ready to say Aces. Aces, Fever, and the Lynx have the exact same 0.5. They're all 3 of them are 4-2. And Aces were number 2 and Fever was 3, but somehow in a matter of less than an hour, it flipped and Aces became 3 and Fever became 2. And I'm no conspiracy, but I'm gonna say this. um all we want to do is we want to see great basketball this year. We want to see great basketball. And I saw this, and I want to say this. Like, I like the fact that we're having great conversation, but I don't want to like the stuff that's going on with my boy Brooklyn. My guy, please, if you can take that up with that guy at some point, because I mean, I would love to see straight basketball shop talking would be good, right? I really don't on this particular page. Whatever you choose to do on the other pages, by all means, go for it. But right now, we're taking away from actual basketball conversation, talking about this other stuff. I really just want to hear about basketball and us moving forward. Um, and we're talking about something that happened. Um, not, I mean, it's over a year ago. And I just want to be able to have some type of sense of peace and balance in our chats and all the if you have something personal with somebody, please take it up with that individual. I would really wish that we could be adults about stuff and take that stuff and deal with that with those individuals and not bring that up, and especially if that person isn't here to defend themselves. I really really would like to see that part happen, because right now we're talking basketball, and that's all I really truly would love and love to just talk about, right? Because that's why we're actually here. It's important to continue to shed light on players that are bringing something different to this game this season that we haven't seen for the W in quite some time, and for some players, not ever, right? But we'll get back into it. ADP, go ahead.
No, that's what I was just saying about. That's what makes the Dream stand out to me from all the other teams, and I have the Aces at number my 1 and 2 is the Aces and the Dream.
Yeah,
And
they had that, and they flipped it on us.
Yeah, I see what they doing on this chart, but let me tell you, the Aces gonna ooh wee. That's like putting that in your locker room type of thing. Just wait,
Exactly.
just wait for it, because like we were saying, all the teams got to click, and we got people that were injured that's starting to come back and stuff. So we just wait for it. That's not gonna stand for long. But let them push. When you push something and you try to do it on purpose to try to make something happen, it always backfires. But they don't listen to me. I'm just ADP over here. So you can keep pushing a narrative, but if it's not their season, it's not their season. But
okay.
We'll see. But I see what they're trying to do, because there's a lot of them that are 4-2. They're not the only ones. So I was like, let me go back and see, what is it, a 0.0 or 0.2 or something like that. So we'll see. That ain't gonna last, but okay.
Yeah. Look, man. I was looking at Cap. He said, "Did you see where people were upset that Angel said Dream was number 1?" Well, she didn't tell no lies. It'd be different if she told a lie. She told no lies. It's right there, black and white. So guess what? If she's excited, this is her 3rd year in the league, right? And she just haven't had an opportunity in her first 2 years of the league to really be a part of something so great. She's excited, and she's she's human, and people get excited for that stuff. Things are gonna change. People are gonna go up and down. Like I said, we'll get midway through the year. We'll see where everybody's at, and then make a decision as to then what we truly see. But it's always a question to ask: what does the teams look like right now? Who do you see as playoff contenders? It could be, a team that's bottom of the barrel. I mean, the Aces did this happen to the Aces last year. Remember, the Aces won a couple games, and then they lost, like, what was it, 4 or 5 straight, and then Asia went off on them, and then they had mid-season break with the All-Star weekend. Then after that, they didn't lose the game ever since, right? So things change. People get in their feelings. tedious things, and everybody will get it together. I know that by the time we hit the middle uh, of the season, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be extremely exciting. So according to the advanced matrix, Ryan Howard is the best defender, and Alicia Gray is about the eighth. And if let's say, and he says, "Oh, this is." Let me put it up here so that way I don't miss what he's saying. He said, "And if the eye test is to be accounted, then those matrix line up with those stats." True, right? Yes, we go back and we look at that little analysis that you found for us last year, Woody Mac, and I definitely look at those for sure, just to kind of see where people are. It says at Brooklyn, Toni asked that you not discuss personal issues during her stream. She said, "Take it up with the ball." I mean, I would like that. That would be, I mean, honorable, right? If I'm on someone's stream, I don't want to bring anything negative on their stream that doesn't have anything to do with the game. The game that we're talking about is really exciting. I mean, I'm just seeing it on everybody's platform right now. And this is all that we're discussing, and that shouldn't be. I mean, that's just kind of disrespectful to someone's channel. Y'all have each other's numbers. I think that y'all kind of pick it up. I know you were asked, Brooklyn, and I'm not like trying to go ham or anything like that. Like whoever's asking, do me a favor. If you could DM Brooklyn and ask Brooklyn that question, that would be exciting. I think that he would be more than willing to share, like he's telling you now, like because you all probably generally want to know what actually took place, but this here is kind of like not the moment too. So and I'm just going to respectfully ask that if y'all can move that to a private DM, that would be great. Now back to it. Yeah, now getting back to Watermat stats and the different players and what they look like and why it says what it says. But look at this, right? You got Chicago, New York, right? I'm not even gonna worry about the Dream and the Wings and the Velks, because the Wings and the Velks, they're gonna do their thing.
Yeah, right.
Valkyrie is that team that everybody slept on last year, and it became one of those things like, God dog, everybody slept on them. The Valks snuck up in there. The Valks played extremely well. Now and that's why I wanted to hold off on the Valks and the Wings right now, right? Because we are talking about the Wings and the Dream. We already talked about how uh, Paige just was kind of shut down. She only gave 7 points. Enrique was 2. She just did not shoot the ball very well. But I like how they came out of the slump in the very next game on Sunday and did their thing. So that's always a big plus for players to bounce back. That's just like Angel Reese, the first home game. She was 1 for 8, and then she came back in the next game and she put up a nice little chunk of change, and she was much more poised and getting it done. And I want to say this, right? Let's go back to that for a moment. ADP, she had that you know how you get that little moment. Okay, new team, something new, something fresh. Oh, now I got the eyes on me that I want on me. Man, I'm overworking to try to get it done.
Right,
But
right.
I really truly just want to make sure that my team wins, but it was such a tough thing. Plus, she want to beat the Aces, right? It was a big
Right.
show. It's her and her mama, Asia mama, battling each other. So they just kind of
Right.
try to figure that out and work through that at the time. So we just want to make sure that we don't fumble anything when we start talking about the Aces as well, because even in that game, and although that was before the weekend, because we only supposed to be talking about the weekend because we already talked about this, Asia didn't have her best game. Asia still gave us 20, but she didn't give us her best game.
Right, right.
She didn't give us her
Yeah,
best game, right?
right.
She kind of hung out in the back and did her thing. What's going on, Goon the shoulder? What's happening, Goon?
Hey, Goon
Hey, gay
Goon.
shit. What? I want to express. Look, Goon should have come in the building already on fire. What's up, Goon? Goon is crazy. I see
Goon don't start.
I see you. I see you in the building, eh? I see you in the building. Hey, look, I contact you today. You didn't call me back. Check your phone. You got a missed call from me, eh? Antoinette, you got a missed call from me. Check your phone. Check your phone. Check your phone. Hey, this person here was at the game. She was sitting behind none other than you know who was in the building. You know who was in the building? The Iceman. Y'all know who was in the building? The Iceman. She sat right behind him. Anyway, let's move right along. Anyway, but that was Paige. That was Enrique. And so Fudd was the one that showed up. And I told y'all after game 1 that Azzi Fudd felt comfortable. She looked comfortable. Somebody told me she's already comfortable. No. Now she's comfortable. She's really comfortable because she's able to shoot the ball like she chooses to. I know that game was great. Hey, I'm mad because you was in the building. I'm gonna talk to you right
Brian was too. I think Brian was at that game too.
Brian was at the game. Brian Lewis, you in here? You was at the game.
One of the Brian's to the game.
Congratulations to Fudd. Yes, congratulations to Fudd because Fudd is has really come out of her shell. I'm so excited for Azzi Fudd, right? After that, like I said, after she had like 2 preseason games where she looked okay, and then she played that first real season game, and she was like, oh my God, right? And I don't think it was that. I just think she thought, and she said it perfectly, right? She said, and I'm going to quote her, and let's take this down and put us back up there, ADP.
Okay.
I want to be very, very clear on this. She said, I thought the W was supposed to be extremely physical. Those were her words. So
yeah, that's what she said.
She played the game as though as if it was extremely physical, and she couldn't really get nowhere. But now she get through the second game, she doesn't start. She gets through the second game, the third game, she doesn't start. But then the 4th game, she pulls it out, right? She has a great game against the Atlanta Dream. Then she comes and she has her best game ever in a W against New York. And now this takes us to Sunday against New York. New York did not give, and I trust me, guys, I haven't skipped over the Fever and the Valks because I got something special for them. That's why I haven't gotten to them yet. So Fever fans, hold your horses. Fever fans, hold your horses. That brought Azzi Fudd into that game where she had her best game. She was shooting lights out in that game. I loved it. It was amazing. It was great to see her kind of, we don't want to say flourish, right? She blossomed. She was a little small flower that came into the league, and we thought she was going to be timid. And people questioned why was she number 1? She doesn't look like number 1. There's other people that should have been number 1. We can debate that all day, but at the end of the day, she was the number 1 pick. And in that game against New York, she showed why those that made the decision to pick her as number 1 picked her as the number 1 pick for the W draft this year. What do you have on that one, ADP, before I move on to the next one?
Far as for her breakout game?
Yes.
You know what? I think it's good. I think that, for me, I always give rookie grace. I always give them time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different. It's a different type of ball game when they're coming into the W. So I didn't think that Fudd wouldn't succeed in whatever she's trying to do. I just thought it would take some time for her to, start plugging in. I think Dallas, they're in their 6th game, right? So that's kind of good that she's finding her way within that 6th game. And I'm excited for Fudd. I'm excited for all the rookies, really, Toni.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited. So Keisha and I do have a segment that we're coming with on the rookies.
About the rookies. Okay.
We're gonna have a segment on the rookies, and let me know if you want to be a part of that. But yeah, we have a segment that we're gonna do, and we were supposed to do it last week, but we had some other more pressing things to talk about.
Oh, y'all did good on that. That last one had me cracking up.
Yeah, that last one was fire. Hey guys, if y'all have not seen Keisha and I's show on the Full Court Trio, please go and follow, and also catch my shows from last week. I know last week was my first week. I don't want to say I took a week off. The week prior to that, I had a lot going on with a lot of graduations. And so you know how the algorithm works. If you ain't constantly flowing, that next week you get into it and things tend to be a little bit slow. So last week was a little bit slow. So I'm going to applaud you guys to go back and watch my shows from last week. But this week, we are back on top and we are rocking. But our shows on Full Court Trio, you got to go see it. Saturday was a hoot. And we're just not going to forget about I think we went Thursday or Wednesday last week. That one was fire too. So go and check them. Goona Shooter, you better start checking out all my shows. Man, you're going to have to box in the chat.
Yeah,
Goon's my boy, y'all. Y'all know between Goon, MSL, you, my number one followers. You got, T. Camilla, Felicia, Big Girl, Brian Lewis, William Goins. Look, you guys are always here rocking and steady with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate your commentary. I appreciate the moments of agreeing to disagree. I love the chat. I love the things that I see in the chat. But again, I'm going to give the takes, and people say, oh, Toni, you changed your background. We see you. Yeah, I changed my background. Y'all. I did. And you know why? Because again, I'm going to say it 100 times over, right, big girl? We going to say it 100 times over. The Atlanta Dream is our home team because we from Louisiana. I'm from the Big Easy. I'm from NOLA, right? And you got those others that's from, Keisha from BR. You got Brian Lewis in the building. You got quite a few of us in the chat that's from Louisiana.
And they sound alike. They talk alike.
We do. We all talk alike. I'm probably the one that have the best sounding voice at this moment, and that comes from years of practice. Years of practice of, when I first joined the service when I was 17, it was like, huh? Every time you talk, huh? Can you say that again? You get what you said? Like they could never understand what I was saying. So I said, look, I have got to learn to slow. And I used to talk really, really fast. So y'all see when I get in the chat, even sometimes when I start calling off the stats, I'll start going really fast. Just say, hey, Toni, slow down. Because I used to talk really, really fast. And when I say fast, you was like, huh? What'd you say? I don't know what you said. Say it again. So I got tired of repeating myself. So I had to learn to slow down my conversation and be able to start critiquing and then traveling the world like I did, throughout my tenure with the military. You have to be able to put yourself in a place where people can understand you. So there is a way of reteaching, as you would say, an old dog, new tricks, right? So I had to learn new tricks and slow down how I spoke and also pronunciate a little bit more, because I tell you, you make a Louisiana person mad, boy, they get to start talking real fast and you don't know nothing they said. Everything, the English is broke up. I tell my sister all the time, huh? I tell her that right now. And if anybody's seen my sister, she's on TikTok. She's very, very fair skinned. Every last one of my grandmother's kids we all call them a light bright, right? They're like a little glow light. They all super light. We got one light bright, and every one of the siblings of my grandmother's kids all got a light bright. So, hey, that's just what it is. That's how we work in Louisiana. We got and by no means, and I'm gonna tell anybody right now, anybody ever say that I'm racist, you're a goddamn lie. I got white people in my family. I'm from New Iberia, New Orleans, Louisiana, by way of New Orleans, Louisiana, but my family's from New Iberia, which is also by Jeanerette and those area, St. Marville, in that area. The Black Parish by Bro Bridge. Anybody know that area of Louisiana? Know what kind of people live in that area. Okay, so if you see some booties around and they very Caucasian like, yeah, that's my kinfolks. We are Creole, French Creole people. That is who we are. Now back to it.
Toni,
to it.
Brian said that he was right behind the bench or something at the game yesterday.
Who you? Okay, put it again. Let me see. Brian
Lewis. It's
Brian
in here.
Lewis, I want him to put it again so I don't have to go scroll down.
I'm like, can you see it if I scroll? You can't because we don't do different.
No, you should be able to ADP.
Can I scroll and you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
I can scroll and then you can post it up. You can post it up.
Oh, and he said he told Carl's wife to make sure to tell him to report them bad refs. Thanks, Brian. I'm trying to find it up here. Oh yeah, now I see. Brian, can you repost that? Cause I don't know where it's at now. But he did say, he said, Toni, I was sitting.
Home of Boudin. Y'all know the home of the Boudin at the St. Marville. We got some property in St. Marville. When you first go into St. Marville and you look off to the left, once you get in town, you're going to see a big old field of nothing but high grass. That's our property, y'all. That's our property. We're going to do something with it one day. We're going to sell it off one day. That's my family.
Oh, he was sitting next to Carl's wife, Toni.
Oh, was he? Oh, that's why he said he told him to do something about them.
And I researched Carl, and they did not put that in there. Thank you, Brian. Now I got to go back.
I appreciate you. Can you highlight it? Can you put it up on stage?
Well, T. Carmella said she found him sitting next to the wife. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Because I saw some people put up some pictures. So, and Antoinette was just in here. She sent me a picture too of where she was sitting. Like she's right there by the floor. Oh my God. I need your tickets when you don't go to the game, Antoinette. I'm keeping it in the air. I'm just letting you know. I'm putting it in the air.
Okay, I found it, Toni. I don't know.
Found it?
Yeah, but I can't highlight it.
No. I don't know what's going on with your ADP. I don't know what's going on.
He said I was on the floor right behind the Atlanta bench. Dang, Brian.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go look for you. Look, everybody go back to threads.
He won't sit beside Carl's wife. It was his wife.
I was like, Carl's wife. Okay, all right, cool then. Lake Charles in here. That's what I'm talking about. Lake Charles in the building. Hey, all my Louisiana people, stand up in the chat. Stand up.
Oh, why we gotta be like that, Toni?
I just need to shout them out right now while we talk about the Atlanta Dream because that's our home team. You know,
you forgot Hog Balls. I'm just saying.
I didn't forget Hog Balls. Hog Balls in the building. I see Hog Balls. You know, I know Hog Balls is he from that Fiat. He from that Fiat Lafayette.
Okay. He said I was behind Carl's wife. Thank you, Brian. Don't kill the message.
Okay, I see him now. Shreveport. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting my people in the building. Look, make sure y'all start getting everybody over there in Louisiana. Hey, y'all go on So Pretty Toni's podcast. She got it rocking and popping over there. Because I need these lives to start hitting 200-300 people in the chat. Yeah. And I like people to come in here and talk their ish. I need the Atlanta Dream people in here talking ish to everybody because that's the home team. And then I need everybody else that's not a Dream fan to talk about your team. That's what conversation is about, right? That's what conversations are about. Here. I'm for the. What did I say already? I'm for the shit. So let's start some drama in the chat. But good
Toni
basketball
said
drama, right?
Smoke this year.
I want basketball drama in the chat right now. I said that I'm for it.
B-ball smoke.
It said we all fam. We all fam. We all fam. Exactly. I'm a Dream and a Wings fan. I know.
Okay.
I'm a Wings fan.
Man, I got 1,000 teams like Bro Claude.
Somebody told me I'm just like Bro Claude.
Me too.
I'm an Aces fan, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a Lynx fan. I have to find a way to be a Storm fan because my girl Fly is over there. So yes, I'm like Bro Claude. I got 5 teams. I'm sorry. I mean, I also should be trying to put Connecticut in there, but I'm not. I'm just gonna cheer whenever they're playing, but teams that I know that I'm
Anissa the Beast.
Anissa the Beast.
We gotta get Anissa out of there.
She fell in the bubble. She fell in the bubble this weekend, so we're gonna get to them in just a sec. But
yeah,
let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Look at this next, and let's go back to this because I got everybody. Let's analyze this a little bit. Let's analyze this a little bit more, right? Then you got I was on Chicago Sky, New York Liberty, the Fire, the Temple, and LA Sparks. We have a Sparks fan in the building. They were up in here. They said so. Look at those numbers, right? You have interchangeable numbers from 7 to 10 right now. So those are 4 numbers, and then everybody else is everybody else. I'm telling you now that our fam is here. Our fam played pretty decent with the Storm on Sunday. She wasn't the scoring guru that I'm sure that she will be once Malonga comes back and Izzy Maglemore comes back. When all of them are back healthy, the Storm is going to be a dangerous team. They're going to be a young team, but they're going to be a dangerous team. You still have none other than the Mercury who's in there, but the Mercury started off kind of real squeaky. We just handed them their 5th loss. And I think they'll be able to they'll be able to snap out of it midway through the season once they can figure out the rotation of their guards, right? I think that DeWanna Bonner, somebody said that she's looking really old right now. What do you think?
I don't think she's looking old. I mean, what in the world? Who said that, Toni? I'm tired of them doing this to our legends and our
I'm just gonna put my hands up.
Don't let me bring the history back. Do you not remember a 35-year-old vet coming into the league at 35 years old? Okay.
Yes, I know.
Y'all be killing me talking about old. She might be a little tired for right now, something like that. But guys, we still got so many more games to go. Everybody, the way that they got these 44 games set up, guys, everybody can get a shine in these games. Everybody can shine.
Absolutely, they most certainly can.
So don't be talking about DB. She's sweet, Toni. She's the sweetest thing. Now y'all leave DB alone.
Y'all leave DB alone. DB done found her way to make sure that she said some beautiful, beautiful things about Angel these last few little months, and it's a different regime from what we heard her say. And I don't want to say in the past, but when she started off with the Fever last year, but it wasn't towards Angel, it was just towards the teams. It said that the team needs to be ashamed of themselves coming out there playing as poorly as they did, and she was absolutely right. So it ain't no vitriol there. I give praise where praise is due. It's super easy, right? But I'm cool with that. Yes, they had an opportunity to win another game, but they won their first game. Stop it, Toni. They won their first game this weekend. And they got to figure some things out too, because they got some players. They finally pulled some players in that can kind of give them a boost, so they've looked a little bit better. I think once Anissa told Asia, you're too small on the one play, and Asia dot that I for 45 points. We haven't seen Anissa. We said, where's Anissa? Is she hiding? She right there. She's just not playing that well.
Well, his rotations in Nee's defense, his rotations, he ain't even got it figured out yet. He's very confusing. And I don't know what's going on with the Suns coach, but I'm not putting that on Nika. When Nee was out there smoking, I ain't gonna say smoking the G, whatever. But when she was out there representing, you know what I'm saying? It still was, his rotation still wasn't good. And then he bringing people back in there, Toni. I'm looking at this like, what in the world are they doing? It's like they out there a little bit confused to me. So they better leave Nice alone, and because it was Nice and Rivers balling in those first games, right? And then all of a sudden he's sitting
Yep.
them for a whole game, and then when the people come back from injury, he putting them out there look like a circus. What they supposed to do? This seemed like a Dallas from last year. My bad. I'm sorry, guys, but that's what it seemed like.
Yeah, right. So,
what you think, Toni?
Now I'm gonna say this. They need to figure it out over there in Connecticut. I ain't gonna worry about it, but right now, I just want to see her be successful this season. I don't know if she's having too much fun with Sanaya Rivers and they partying a little bit too much. I don't know, but I need to get back on her game, whatever it is. Whichever way the wind is blowing right now, I need her to come out of it. I need her to come out of it. That's what I'm gonna say on that. Now, let's get back to our stat chart here. Let me pull it back up. Let's go back to the game chart of the games for the weekend and the scores. Let's get back there. Okay. Let's get it back on the stage. All right, now that we're back on the stage, we've talked a lot about the Dream and the Wings. We also talked about the Suns a little bit and the Storm, on how our fam looked really well in her game yesterday. She looked pretty decent, along with Heidemann. Tell me, chat, do you think that Heidemann and ADP is the right point guard for the Storm? The right starting point guard for the Storm?
I think she could be. I mean, she on a new team. She finding her way. I mean, it's like a new team, with Seattle. So I guess we got to give her time, and see what happens before we judge. Really, really critique it. I think. Sorry, guys, we got to give her time.
Right, and I'm with Eagle Brothers here, right? Eagle Brothers said yes, for what she have on the roster, right? I agree with that, and I wanted to get your response off of it first because chat, because I think that this was a great move for Heidemann. That way she's not playing in Courtney Williams' shadow.
Shoes. Okay. Yeah, that too.
Right? If she gets there and she's able to put up numbers like she did the last 2 or 3 games and is able to take care of the ball, let your guards do the rest. Flage gonna do the most because that's Flage, right? Flage touch the ball. Her thing is, my thing is with Flage, and it's just been a part of her game. She gonna touch that ball and she looking to do 1 or 2 things: shoot or get to the basket. Shoot or get to the basket, and it works for her, right? And it worked for the Storm. And as long as she's able to do that and can defend at the same time, she got 2 blocks last night. One of them, I don't think they counted, but she ended up getting 2 blocks last night. But I'm gonna say this: Citron show got her butt handed to her. Citron put up numbers, right? But Citron has to be able to put up anywhere from 15 to 18 buckets. I'm sorry. She's going to have to shoot the lights out for Washington Mystics for them to be able to pull them out of a game like this. I think she only put up 11 at best. She's going to have to put up anywhere from 15 to 18 shots. She was held quite a bit, and she didn't get those last shots off until towards the bottom end of that fourth quarter, right? And you letting big girl run through who was on Washington Mystics team last year, and I can't think of her name. The one that with a streak in her head, and it just gets on my nerves. Like, girl, she should be in the paint, but she likes to play on the outside. Let me click on it, y'all. I'll tell you. So we can let's click on it. Let's click to the roster.
I know what you're talking about, Toni. He like her.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he likes her.
If he don't get it together, they're gonna find another coach for the Mystics. I'm gonna say that because this is crazy. But okay, go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dawson. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like she out there looking like, man, she got it going on. She out there balling like she got it going on. And sometimes it's also about fit, right? This is a team where she can go and she can actually fit in and get a lot more minutes. So I ain't mad at her. Any team that you can go to where you were on a team previous and you just did not perform well, right? Then you got to come back and make it right. Oh, I was supposed to make that
But
large.
you can't forget about your other players like Cody.
Yeah.
Oh
Cody
yeah,
did not have a really good game she didn't have a really good game. She did
she
not have
couldn't.
a
He ain't give
really
her that many minutes.
Yeah, she she just did not have a really good game. Let's open this back up and then it shows it this way. Let's come out of this here. I don't want that. There we go. Yeah, I just I'm just saying ooh wee. Ooh to the wee. Right? Now, then you get to, let me see, I'm sorry. Let me go back down. I'm back here. Now I can jump on Fever and Velks, the Velks game. I want to wait to get to them while I got out the Storm, the Dream, the Wings, and good old Suns, right? But for as Friday's game with the Velks and Fever, I said it. I was hyped like no other. I think that the as you would say, the bad girl scene for me is something that I like to see in the W. I want to see people go ham. I like that CC got in the back of Tiffany's head and told her, take that. What you gonna do about it? Chew on that, bite off of that. Bite off of that, Tiffany. But if anybody know Tiffany Hayes is a menace. They say Angel is a menace, right? Angel get on their nerves. That's what Nas said. Angel get on your nerves, right? But she's glad she's on her team versus the others. But if you look at that game, they kind of went bucket for bucket with each other. Caitlin had 20 and Tiffany Hayes had 19. So they were trading buckets. They were both getting to the cup. That leads me to believe, where the hell was the defense? Where was the defense if they both lighten it up like that? Where's the defense? I know you don't like it, L504, but I want to see bad girl behavior. I want to see bad girl behavior is violence without touching a person. That's like last night. What did Angel do? That girl interlocked her arm and Angel said, okay, yeah, I'm for the smoke. Yeah, you don't want this. You don't want this. And Nas had to come and move on back. But I want people to get nasty. You know why? Because Angel played her most dominant game when she's getting in somebody's ass. If y'all don't know that about her game, if you don't know that about her game, you crazy.
Man,
you crazy. When you make Angel mad, and I'm gonna take it here, right? Because I gotta show this. I'm gonna take it here.
If you show, okay, go ahead, Tom.
I want to show y'all this comment. Hold your damn britches. Hold your britches, y'all. I gotta show y'all this crazy ish right here. I just gotta show y'all this crazy ish. Look at this dummy right here. I just gotta put this up there. Add to the stage. Look who said that. Caitlin Clark knocked down 7 3-pointers last night. I love to see Angel Reese make 7 layups in the game. Here he come with his pale nose, big nose, fucked up eyes looking, them carry face looking, need to go get a shave wearing ass up about what Angel need to do. Again, you worry about the wrong thing. You need to worry about your own person. So she put up 7. Great for her. Can she put up 7 the next game?
Nope.
There he go. He the one started all of this shit. He told you he started all of this shit between Caitlin and Angel, and everybody rocked with it, right? Here he come, bringing his Poindexter nose ass back again with some more non-delic ass BS. Here he come again. Here he come again. Who cares if she put up 7 shots? Good for her. We ain't seen 7 shots, 7 3-pointers in her since God knows when. So, Dave, what are you talking about, Dave? Get your pick a nose ass back in the box and go sit back on one of your bar stools and shut the hell up. I just had to show you that. What are you talking about, man? Cut the nonsense out.
Right.
Cut the nonsense out. This girl, look, Mr. Johnson said, and I'm going to quote Mr. Johnson. Thank you for posting this, Mr. Johnson _FBA. My response is Angel Reese will make 7 layups in a game when CC wins her first ever championship. which one does he said, which one does he think will happen first regarding both careers? Don't worry, I'll wait. You see, this is the stuff I'm talking about. He is a freaking menace. Somebody just need to go by and just tip his nose and see if that shit fall off. He just like Pinocchio. He got lies on top of lies on top of lies. Somebody just needs to go knock his nose off. Nobody haven't gone and just trolled him like he really truly need to be trolled. But I just had to put up there, and there go our girl Flage. Is leading the entire WNBA this season in steals and blocks. So when y'all want to come back and talk about Flage being erratic, I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to leave that right there for y'all. It says, so MSL going over with MSL said, I think Dave Portnoy is one of the people who are paying for all the negative stuff with Angel on social media. It just plays in with everything he does in his business. But that's just wrong. Yeah, it is. That's just his thing. I believe it plays into it too, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did, right? Because when Portnoy is around, CC is atrocious. Am I lying? If I'm lying, then I'm flying. He left,
nope.
And she did some things, but she was calm. She was like, just mild tone, right? Now that CC's back and she's putting up numbers, and that one game, let's go back and recap one of the games last year where they put CC back in the game for CC to get that triple double after she was already out the game, and there was just merely just a minute left in the game or seconds left in the game. It was because Dave Portnoy bet on that game, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly, but we all know the truth. He bet on that game, and he needed her to have that triple double for him to win that bet, allegedly. No, you can try to come for me, YouTube, if you want to, but I said allegedly because, unless I can give it to you black and white, I just know that's word on the street. Mm-hmm. What's going on now for the week? That's word on the street.
For the week. Yep. Tell him, Toni.
Yep. And guess what, Angel? Just do your thing. Do your thing. Hey, I don't care if she missed damn 20 layups in the game. If she can come back at the end of the game and in less than 3 minutes, put up 7 points, have 2 steals, a block, and all that jazz, and an assist in there, and get 4 rebounds, guess what? I don't give a damn.
And look, Toni, you got people rewatching it today.
I know.
It was just that good. And you see how when she told old girl what she said, old girl to mess with her the rest of that game.
Look at ATL, baby. ATL in there having a good old time. Gosh. ATL in there having a good old time. Look at old Ryan. Ryan hit that shot. Look at this, y'all. Just a reminder of the gym. Look at that. Let's go. Look at Angel Mom over there. Got the bench hype. Let's go. Angel said, let's go. Let's go. I love it, baby. We get hype. 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 Hey, I'm so excited for that young lady. Look at that. Oh, that little
Toni,
girl almost looked like she favor Ryan, right, y'all?
yeah, I thought at first, but it's a fan. I was like, is she some
I
kid
know it's a
Ryan?
fan, but she's a fan, but she almost favor Ryan. Look at that.
She do.
If she all she had to do was show her teeth, you're gonna see the rest of her dimples. You know, that's those old Geechee dimples. New York is third. Look at that. 3, baby. 3. I'm just showing off. I'm so ATL. I'm so ATL.
And that Dr. J picture with Angel is one for the books.
Look at that. Oh, girl, she is so funny. Lord, when she was on Angel's Unapologetic show, oh my God. They are so hilarious, man. And so I did send that to Keisha. So let me go pull up something else. 548 miles to see my first. Look at that. Go ahead on, young man. Look at that. I appreciate that. Let's go, young man.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. He came to see the dream play. Hey, I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, I'm never gonna stop showing the hypeness. Oh, who is that? Boy, guns, boy, look at them teeth. You got people. Let me put it back up there. Maybe we'll see Brian Lewis. They got a bunch of little slides. Let's see. Okay, that was it, y'all. I thought we might see Brian Lewis in slide. I believe that's Raven's mom. Oh, the other person that was Raven's mom. Well, we saw Raven's mom. Raven's mom had she was at the Wings game, and I believe she was at the other game yesterday too, but I just didn't get to see her with him. It says 80p and Toni, the Twin Towers, Angel Reese and Camila Cardosa had to spaz out on the player this past weekend. Laugh out loud. Those third-year players ain't taking no shit. No, they ain't taking no.
No, they not.
None.
I love it too.
Taking no mess. I want to see Camilla spaz out. She gotta spaz out.
Toni, but you got to replay that when she swung that ball. That ball was.
Oh, I saw that. Said, whoop,
whoop, but you got to replay it because I was like.
Yeah, she swung that ball. Let me go to my Instagram. Let me go to my Instagram so I can pull it on up.
Miller said, I'm tired of everybody.
Miller said, keep that shit up here. Keep it up. I dare you. She said, I dare you. Hold on. Let me go to it.
Oh Lord.
Because you put it in chat, right?
No. I don't know. I don't know if I put that one in there.
No, I saw no, let's see. That's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, you didn't put it in there.
I seen it on threads, replaying it on threads all the time.
Let's see, where's the other one? I sent some stuff last night I thought was hilarious. I remember I was talking about the gym being too hot. The gym was extremely hot.
I remember that. Yeah.
Big girl. Yeah, big girl said that. Yeah, they got the booty games. It's too hot. ATL is number 1 in defense now. Yes, they are. Go look it up. Look it up, y'all. And the numbers are gonna change. Bree Jones might be back this week. Well, we'll see. We shall see when she comes back. Of course, that should probably bring. That will probably bring Nas back off the bench. Right, it makes the lineup a lot bigger. It brings more depth when it comes to grabbing boards. I love this. I'm so ATL. I'm so ATL. Yes, guys, 9th. Yeah, I put that up there. Y'all. I put that up there. Now, let's see. You sent it to me in my email.
I sent oh gosh, which one are you talking about? Miller or
Miller. You wanted me to play Miller.
Oh,
Miller Thriller, but
that might check your threads, but I don't know if I sent it to you in your threads.
Okay, let me go to threads. Okay, I was looking in Instagram. Let me go in threads.
Because threads
Okay,
won't let
there's
me
a
send it
message
to the
in there.
group.
There's a message in there. Hold on.
That might be Dr.
Continue.
J.
Okay, let me see. Oh, so okay, yeah, that's what y'all were talking about. You put it in here, ADP, where it was saying that Bree Jones is listed. Let's see where she at, Bree Jones.
Yeah, I try to send y'all as much because I know y'all be working. So I was like, let me try to send when I see it.
Yeah, so okay, so she's down as game time decision.
Mm-hmm.
Also is Okowu. I don't know what that is, coach's decision. Yeah, game time decision. So
He don't need to
we
rush
shall
it
see.
now, you know.
No, I mean she's actually had some time. So if she
Okay,
comes,
okay.
I'll put it up for the chat so they can see it. You know, sometimes seeing is believing. I know I like to just talk about things, but and it's like, no, Toni, put it up there. You don't never post nothing. What's wrong with you? We want to see it. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all see it. I'm gonna let y'all see it. I'm gonna let y'all see it. I'm gonna let y'all see it.
Toni, we
Oh,
probably
there's
all got to
someone.
do the shenanigans behind being a YouTube content creator. Then they'll be like, "Oh no, we y'all good."
There you go. There it is. So yeah, a game time decision for Bree Jones with her knee. Um, it's going and remember, guys, even when she comes back, we gotta
She
be
on restricted
cautious
minutes.
because she'll be on she'll be on minute restriction. Also, she's not gonna look as well as you want her to look because she's been out. So she'll be in and out of the lineup. She'll be in and out of the lineup. No, Bree wasn't there yesterday. I think she had something to do, or either she was finishing up getting herself prepared for this Wednesday. And let's see, somebody else sent me something in threads. Let me go back. Who else sent me something in threads? Na, 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 na. Yo, I gotta put this up here before I put this. Look, I gotta play this. I gotta play this. I think I sent this to Keisha. I gotta play this, y'all. This is funny. Uh, hold on. Let me put it up there.
Toni up
Where
too.
is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it opened up in another thing. Hold on. Let me remove that one. It opened up. I don't know why when you click on it, it opens up in a whole new thing. This is what I'm sorry, ADP. Look, I'm feeling with you there. Hold on.
I was like, what
This is
happened?
what This is what they said Angel told Nugget yesterday. This is what she told. That's what she told her yesterday.
Oh, wait a minute, cat.
Lord, don't be sorry. Oh, be careful, Lord. Don't be sorry. Oh, be careful, Lord.
It's funny.
Sorry. Oh, be careful.
I just had to play it, y'all. I just had to play it, y'all. I had to play it. Y'all gotta be putting up this crazy stuff. But it was funny. It said I said took her ass right out of the coach, took her right out the game. He better take out the game because if she knew what was coming next, that's what I said. Boy, when Angel get upset, boy, let me tell you something. Angel play her best basketball. I don't care what nobody say. All you gotta do is say something off the wall to her. Just say something crazy. You see when she blocked Tasha Mack's shot, right? She blocked. She said, "Give
I
me
know
that
she was
shit."
gonna get her. I knew she was gonna get her. I knew
And
it. I
then
just
Tasha Mack got the rebound and put it back up and made it. And she said something smart to Angel. She said, blah, 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 blah. Angel went on the other end and took her coast to coast and scored on this. Said, take this. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me is what she said. And she said, don't play with me. She said, you can't effing handle me. I read her lips. That's what she said, y'all. Allegedly. You know,
she parked that truck. Put it like that. She parked that truck.
She said, "Don't play with me, Tosh Mac. Don't play with me. Don't play with me."
And Toni, that's the same chick that did that to mac and cheese. That's the same one.
For real? The same
Uh-huh. Oh, they clipped it on Threads. Be on it, Toni. They be like FBI. Yep, I sent that in. Now I sent that in the gram, but yeah, that's the same chick.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, boy. Let's see. These videos should be the most viral. Y'all stop that. Oh yeah, when they talked about each other and they said they didn't have no vitriol with each other. Who the posted stuff? Somebody done made a girl. These people. Threads is something else. Threads is something that says starting 5 of the week. Our girl made the highlight of the week, y'all. She made highlight of the week. This is highlight of the week. Starting 5 of the week. Let's click on it. Bam.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. There you go. She made the cut, y'all. She made the cut. She made the
they
cut.
Don't have no
now
choice,
I want
Toni.
you know they about to get hot about this, right? This was posted, and I'm already sure that they going crazy. These ladies was trending this weekend, and you just gotta give it to them. You gotta give it to them. So that statement that Dave Portnoy that I just showed y'all that he put out, who cares about what he talking about? Dude, get your life, bro. Get your life is what I'm saying. This is what they put up. Okay, you had Kelsey Plum, and that's for the win. And let's get to the Aces and the Sparks, right? And that's why I put this up. So as you can see, I'm doing things in a particular order for a reason. As Angel said, I will snatch the rest of your hair to match your edges. Oh, big girl. Hey, she was on one. Angel put them hands up. Yeah. I'm telling you, when she get like this is her best game, y'all. This is her best game. Y'all gotta let her do her thing. I want to see Angel be able to talk shit. I want to see people talk shit to Angel. I just want to see it. I want to see it.
Angel said, if y'all ain't gonna call nothing, this is what it is. Y'all ain't gonna call nothing? I got you. And she put it on the floor. That's what she did. She put it on the floor.
Exactly.
And they can't be mad.
They can't be mad. Let me get to the money. I gotta go back up and get to the money. Where'd it go? I gotta get to the money. I didn't forget about it. Hey there. Now look at that. Look what we got, y'all. Woo! Yes, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the super chat. Here's what he said. This is from Vincent Moore at 536. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. It was dope seeing Angel and the rest of her teammates at Birthday Bash last night. The city loves her, and she loved the city back. I know. I got to see just the one little deal on it. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all, I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning, just going through threads and going through X and getting some information and trying to see if I could see some more stuff from the bash. And man, y'all only showed us the one. I wanted to see some more stuff from the bash. But thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $5 super chat. The city loves her. I know that they do. And we appreciate you all for appreciating her and giving her flowers every single day, coming out to see her and supporting her. MSL said, Toni, I sent you a video. You sent me a video? Where you sent it? You sent it in Instagram or Threads? Where you sent it? Where you sent it? Before that, we have AC Side Challenge says, I think Angel and Camilla need to go work out with Hakeem and Lisa. Okat should too. Angel still does do sessions here and there with Lisa. They haven't shown them yet, and it's mainly when it's off season. So it would be nice for during the season, but they're with their coaches. So unless she's somewhere trying to get some extra workout in with the type of schedule that they have, that's going to be tough. But off-season work is definitely something that Lisa is always willing to do with all of the bigs. So I commend her for offering that in Unrivaled, because she spent a lot of time with Unrivaled and the ladies there. She did that first year with Angel and Fee. She also works some other players in there. And then this year, I can't think, she had 2 other players that she worked with, post players that she worked with. So yeah, she's giving back. I love how she's doing that and being a big part of them. I really do. Ooh, we got another new member. I got another new member.
Go Toni.
Ooh-wee.
Go Toni.
Ooh-wee. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you for becoming a new member of my channel. I appreciate you. Hey, anybody else that's not a member, go ahead and become a member. I appreciate it. Go ahead, put it in there, because I'm gonna give it another month, and then I'm gonna do some only members only shows, and they're gonna be pretty wild. They're gonna be some pretty wild shows that members only. But thank you. I appreciate you, Vincent. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Van, you the man. Who else want to become a member? Be a member of this channel. Don't procrastinate.
Yeah.
And if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. For Angel to be somebody. Oh, I guess somebody came in here and tried to call Angel trash. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let Dexter handle that. I won't get into that part of the chat. All right. So again, let's put that back up there, because I just want to remind people. Toni, did you see these? Dang, how can I get it? I gotta.
You can't get it from the chat, Toni.
Yeah, I'm about to go to my YouTube. That's how I can get it out. I had to think for a second.
Okay.
AP, thank you real quick. Thank you for thinking on being quick on your feet. Thank you for being quick on your feet.
Toni, you got another one, Toni. You popping up in here. Ooh, Toni want all the smoke, guys. Keep the membership going.
Popping my collar, popping my collar. Hey, popping my collar, popping my collar. And I'm gonna say this, for as many people that was in my that's on here and that's watching, you need to hit the doggone like button. Hit the like button. I'm going to my channel and I ain't got enough like buttons in here. Hit the thumbs up. I'm gonna pause. I'll pause. I can't pause on my new member though. My new member, I got a new member, another new member. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for becoming a member. You can we live, laugh, love.
You rolling. You got another one.
I love you. Hey, let's keep it rolling here. Man. They're pouring in. Ooh,
awesome, guys.
Yeah. That girl's on fire. Look at that. Thank you for becoming a new member. I appreciate that, boy. We rolling in it. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson, FBA. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Yes, we're going to get it rocking real soon. Real soon.
Go, Toni.
Real soon. Hey, if they keep coming like this, I ain't going to wait for a whole month. It's going to be in 2 weeks. We just going to have a members only. I want to get so many up in there, so that way when we go live, we just going to have us a fun, feel free, say whatever you want, do whatever you want, but just be kind at the same time. Type of clock that T, boo boo. All right, let me go see. Let me go pull it up. Let's see. Clock that T, boo boo. Where is it? I'm trying to get to. Okay, here it is. Let me click on it. I'm clicking on it right now. Let me go ahead and pull this on down so my girl. Right here. Oh, shut your mouth. Who did that? Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why would you show me these? Y'all know I have too many Angel Reese shoes right now. I'm gonna just sit on my panel one day and I'm gonna just put all my shoes in front of me and just let y'all see these shoes. It's crazy because I can't even wear them. I'm too busy. I ain't home. I wear boots all day at my job. So look, I gotta show you this. Hold on, ADP. Oh my God. Oh
Man,
my God. Oh my God. Oh
it
my
ain't the
goodness.
red and black one, sorry.
Girl, ADP,
Man,
ADP,
woo,
ADP. Oh,
I had to call Diamond. Stop.
girl. Woo. Ooh. Okay. I
Oh,
wonder. I
oh
wonder
my
how much
gosh,
these
I
gonna go
like.
for.
Are them customized or they Angel
Yeah, they
bringing them?
customized. They customized. Somebody that made these. You know what?
Oh
There's a
snap!
girl on TikTok. If I send her my shoes, I think I could get her. No, I ain't gonna do it. Whoever made these, y'all better buy them just like that, man. Ooh, to the wee. Oh my gosh, yo, those are fire. Oh, you emailed it to me. Let me go to my email, MSL. Oh my gosh. Uh, I just can't stop staring at them. Look at that in the back. Look at the logo that the shoes are sitting on. Ain't no way. Those are fire. I sound like the little young kid. Those are fire. Those are lit. Look, whatever the word is, they off the chain. What's up, Miss D? I see you, Miss D. I know you've been in the chat. I forgot to say hi to you a little bit earlier. What's going on? Man, what you say, ADP? What you say?
Those are fire.
Mm, mm,
Those are nice. I like
Let me
that.
go to my email. Let me go to my email. MSL said he sent me something. Let's see what he sent me. Let's see. Okay. I'm clicking on the email now. Let's see. I'm going to it's taking me to YouTube. While we wait for this to come up, let's see. Oh, yeah. Let me put it up, y'all. I put it up. I gotta put it up. I gotta put it up. I gotta put it up. Let's go to it. Yeah, I
White,
love seeing
yellow.
this. Let me enlarge it real quick first. Um, I actually have this in my email. I emailed this to myself as well, but I want to enlarge it. There we go. Let me hit the enlarge button, and then I'll hit play once I get there. But before I do that, let's go ahead. Let's put this up, and before I actually put that up and play this, let's go ahead and get the super chat. Let's get the super chat. Let's
I
put
wonder
that
did
there.
Queen make those? Mm.
I don't know, but there's this lady on TikTok, man. She's amazing. You send her any shoe. It cost you about a good because I was gonna have her make me some shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I just never did get with her, and I've been trying for 2 years. I just need to do it. All right, look at this, Felicia. Yeah, yo, let's go. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you, Felicia. I appreciate you, Chocolate Girl, for the $2 super chat. Angel posted them on her IG. Oh, so somebody made these for her and she posted them on her IG. I bet you it's that lady. I bet you it's that lady. I'm gonna go to her page because I had some Chuck Taylors I wanted her to do for me. She's really good with the Chuck Taylors.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Really good with the Chuck Taylors. Let's see. Let's bring you down, Felicia. I appreciate you for the $2 super chat. But here we go. Let's go ahead. Let's play it. I sent this to myself too. It was funny. Here you go. Let's bring it up. I want to start it over. Let's turn it up.
Angel done brought him all the way back. Give it over. Was doing it on both ends. Told y'all both ends. I ain't know Angel was a girl.
This my boy. Y'all know this is my boy. Let's see.
Chicago Cinderella, and now she's
let me hit pause. Y'all know this my boy.
That was him because I was loving him do that. Okay, that's the same guy.
Corley?
Okay.
Yeah, his name is Corley. Okay. Last name is Corley on Threads and X. Yeah.
Okay.
Boy,
okay.
Look, I'm on there every time you turn around.
I think it's Queen. Yeah, it might be Queen too. That's what I was telling her, big girl. It might be Queen or that lady Toni.
Too. Yeah, I gotta see, man. Those are fire. Not for the week. If you don't know, T Camilla too focused on me.
They going back and forth in chat time.
That's all. Zimi. I'm starting to think she find me cute. This is Wody Mac. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm about to hit it from the start.
The Bayou Barbie, then Chicago Cinderella, and now she's the Angel of Atlanta. Telling you, AR5 was on when the night power dribble. Get off me. Say what you want about Angel Reese. Two things you can't question, though. Her motor and her toughness. Step through, lay me. And y'all must have forgot she'll get on her point forward shit, too. Put that ball only where her teammate could get it. Good move. When she faced up, she must have realized she had food on her. And just peeped the footwork. Who you think you is, Angel Elijah Wan? Good step through. Yeah, I can tell she been working with Wendell. They was down by so many goddamn points. Angel done brought them all the way back. Give it over. Was doing it on both ends. Told y'all both ends. I ain't know Angel was a Girl Scout. If she see a cookie, she taking that motherfucker. Mine. And I told you she could turn into Point Angel real quick. Good bounce pass. And you know Alicia Gray gonna finish shit every time. And Angel's welcome to everybody on the team house because she gonna clean shit up. Got the offensive rebound, went up strong buckets. Nah, for real though, she really coming into her own on the defensive end. That's great help right into the give me that shit. Go ahead, let her know, Angel. They call her Reese's Pieces, but ain't shit sweet down in that paint. The power dribble right into the body contact, strong ass finish. That is a center on a point guard. Better stop playing with that shit in her face, Alyssa. Give it over. Telling you that young lady motor is different. Now, I don't know what happened right here. I just know Angel got herself a bucket. Hey, double-double on the night. Shout out Angel Reese.
Hey.
It was the Bayou
Fire, baby. Fire. Y'all look.
I love when he said
I love when he put his stuff up, right? And he put stuff up. Look, he's definitely making sure that he go ahead and put stuff up about Angel just to kind of show all the great things about her, right? Because so many people put out the negative things about her, and we just not gonna go there, but we can, right? There's so many channels out there that put out all of what she doesn't do great versus what she did do great. It would be good if they had the opportunity to talk about what she did great, or well, this is what she didn't do great. But now let's flip the script and show what she did do great. People just they won't do it. They won't do it. Let me tell you something. Anytime Ricky Smiley, those guys on Ricky Smiley get to talking about Angel Reese and freaking what's the dude that he just always talking about Caitlin Clark, the black guy. What's his name? This is
John the Liquidator.
No, not John the Liquidator. It's other old fat boy.
Jason Warlock.
Whitlock. Yeah. I said, I put it that way to make sure. I wanted you to say the name because I was gonna call him something else, right? But let's call the fat bumpkin. And yeah, I said it. Go tell him I said I don't give a damn. He can come up in here and say what he want, but he gonna get fried like everybody else. He think he got caps. Boy, I got a lot of caps for him. Boy, I got a ton of caps for him because he does nothing but lie every single day. Every time he put his mouth on his freaking microphone to try to say anything or thing. He's a trash bucket. That's all he is. He's just straight trash. He's straight trash. He'll never talk about nothing that's actually relevant other than what he deems that he want to do, just like Dave Portnoy, to just big up one player and talk shit about the other. But they can all go to hell for us, I'm concerned. But anyway, he does a great job of doing these type of analytics on a lot of players. And then he turn around and he does them on Caitlin. But he only does them on Caitlin. He's also put up some really nice ones on Caitlin. But when the trolls start coming for him, then he immediately, this guy can put up he can put up about 7 of these in an hour. He's that good. He's that good. I gotta try to reach out to this dude. He always responds to me when I say something to him, but I need to get him on the chat. They say
That would be
Whitlock
nice.
doesn't care about the WNBA. He just wants to put down Angel, and of course he wants to defy CC. He want to definitely lift her up at all times. That's just what he does. That's because they told him he would make money, right? And that's why he's not on anybody else's network. He's on his own BS. Oh, so if it makes you look bad, you deleting comments. Who's deleting comments? Wody Mac. Who's deleting comments? What's going on?
They going back and forth in chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all. That's what. Yeah, they just going back and forth in the chat.
Oh, that's what's going on when you don't have the moral high ground. You try to play good and delete comments. Oh, I'm not sure who he's talking about. I'll leave that to them in the chat. But again, guys, yes, this guy is good. If you're not following him, I'm telling you, go follow him. He's amazing. He is just amazing.
It was the Bayou Barbie, then Chicago Cinderella, and now she's the Angel of Atlanta. Telling you, AR5 was on when the night power dribble. Get off me. Say what you want about Angel Reese. Two things you can't question, though. Her motor and her toughness. Step through, lay me. And y'all must have forgot she'll get on her point forward shit, too. Put that ball only where her teammate could get it. Good move. When she faced up, she must have realized she had food on her. And just peeped the footwork. Who you think you is, Angel Elijah Wan? Good step through. Yeah, I can tell she been working with Wendell. They was down by so many goddamn points. Angel done brought them all the way back. Give it over. Was doing it on both ends. Told y'all both ends. Y'all ain't know Angel was a Girl Scout. If she see a cookie, she taking that motherfucker. Mine. And I told you she could turn into Point Angel real quick. Good bounce pass. And you know Alicia Gray gonna finish shit every time. And Angel's welcome to everybody on the team house because she gonna clean shit up. Got the offensive rebound, went up strong buckets. Nah, for real though, she really coming into her own on the defensive end. That's great help right into the give me that shit. Go ahead, let her know, Angel. They call her Reese's Pieces, but ain't shit sweet down in that paint. The power dribble right into the body contact, strong ass finish. That is a center on a point guard. Better stop playing with that shit in her face, Alyssa. Give it over. Telling you that young lady motor is different. Now I don't know what happened right here. I just know Angel got herself a bucket. Hey, double on the night. Shout out Angel Reese. It was the Bayou Barbie, then Chicago Cinderella, and now she's the Angel of Atlanta. Telling you, AR5 was on when the night power dribble. Get off me. Say what you want about Angel Reese. Two things you can't question, though. Her motor and her toughness. Step through, lay me. And y'all must have forgot she'll get on her point forward shit, too. Put that ball only where her teammate could get it. Good move. When she faced up, she must have realized she had food on her. And just peeped the footwork. Who you think you is, Angel Elijah Wan? Good step through. Yeah, I can tell she been working with Wendell. They was down by so many goddamn points. Angel done brought them all the way back. Give it over. Was doing it on both ends. Told y'all both ends. Y'all ain't know Angel was a Girl Scout. If she see a cookie, she taking that motherfucker. Mine. And I told you she could turn into Point Angel real quick. Good bounce pass. And you know Alicia Gray gonna finish shit every time. And Angel's welcome to everybody on the team house because she gonna clean shit up. Got the offensive rebound, went up strong buckets. Nah, for real though, she really coming into her own on the defensive end. That's great help right into the give me that shit. Let her know. They call her Reese's Pieces, but ain't shit sweet down in that paint. The power dribble right into the body contact, strong ass finish. That is a center on the point guard. Better stop playing with that shit in her face, Alyssa. Give it over. Telling you that young lady motor is different. Now I don't know what happened right here. I just know Angel got herself a bucket. Hey, double on the night. Shout out Angel Reese.
Yo, man,
it was the Bayou Barbie, then Chicago Cinderella, and now she's the Angel of Atlanta.
I watched that so many times last night. It's crazy, yo. It is crazy. I have one or two more things I'm going to show because you know this is funny. Usually I do a lot of talking and less videos, but today I'm just on my video kick, y'all. This is funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. ADP, what else you got on this weekend besides CC doing her big one by talking trash to Tiffany Hayes and Tiffany Hayes talking trash to CC, and they going back and forth. So I'm gonna say this: although Fever won, I saw some very questionable calls in there, but that's not for me to say because I'm not a ref, right? But at the end of the day, they went back and forth, and that's good basketball to me. Yeah. That's real. Oh, she's doing something, y'all. That's really good basketball to me, y'all. I like that. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. You at a distance, but I can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm at a distance. Hold on, Toni.
No, you okay? I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. But yeah, I like it, y'all. I think it's just phenomenal to see what Angel has done and is doing, and then just being in the ATL, and people are mad because she went to the birthday bash, it being our birthday month, hers and mine, but I'm older, so it's mine and hers because it's mine first. And then she came along about a good 30 years later, and then it became hers too. I'm just
Toni is a mess, but she keeping it 100.
So she's in my birthday month. I was here first. I've been here a long time before she was even thought of. Um, but yeah, how they could be so mad and start coming for her behind silliness. Leave that girl alone. That girl said what she said. She said,
Right.
take that, take that, take that, take that, take that.
Like,
Let's see what
doing
else.
too much.
I have two more things, y'all. Let me get to it. I just think it's funny. Oh my gosh, I think it's funny. Oh my goodness. What? No, okay, let's go dream. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go dream. I'm going to my email, y'all. I'm going to my email, y'all. Keep it going. And mine
But
too.
Toni,
Oh
they real.
yeah, live love. I know we were here first. It's our birthday, and then Angel came along. We own the month of May first.
Ooh, Toni, you ain't
We
a Gemini,
own the
are you?
sign of Taurus first.
Oh,
No, I'm
you
a Taurus
Taurus.
and full,
Okay,
baby.
okay.
Can't you
Ooh,
tell?
yeah, I can.
Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Yeah, can't you tell?
She straight up
Oh, here
bull.
it is, y'all.
Toni don't play
Yeah.
nothing. Mm-mm.
Can't you tell? That girl don't play. That girl don't play. I do not play. I tell you,
No, she
I'm like,
don't,
what's his
guys.
name? I'm like, what's his name? I tell you, mama, you ain't ish. Like Bro Claude say. I don't like the circles. I don't know why it goes to that. All right, here it is. I'm coming to it, y'all. I'm coming to it. I'm
Y'all
coming
see
to
what
it.
Gummy
You know,
did? Yeah.
I gotta get used to I gotta get fast like Keisha. Keisha be fast on that. She's like, look, well up, y'all. Let me show you this. All right, here we
Man, she
go.
be on it.
And I hate that it stretches out that far. But here's Angel. Angel say, I don't know what you talking about, but I do know whoop your way.
Angel Reese has had enough of the holding inside of the paint, letting Jokic know, stop grabbing my arm. And that's credit to Angel Reese's aggressiveness because there's nothing else you can do to stop her but grab her
Don't go
arm.
them hands on them hips, boy. Hey,
Because I've had enough.
Movement,
Angel Reese getting it, the swipe down by Jokic. And a few words are exchanged.
Look at Nas. Hey y'all, Nas was laughing. Nas wanted to crack up so bad. Nas wanted to laugh so bad, y'all. Let me turn the volume off and then play it again. Nas was so look, watch Nas. I just watched her reaction, y'all. Just watch Nas reaction. She said, yeah, I'm here for it. She said, I'm here for it. Look at Nas.
No, please don't hurt that girl. Please don't.
Look at Nas. Nas like, oh shit. Nas like, oh shit. Get back, Angel. Come on, Angel. Come on.
I know they were cracking up about that when they got home. Nas crazy, but Nas crazy. Nas said, man, look.
Angel said, yep, I'm for it. She said, yep, I'm for it. Let's go. I'm for it. Yep, I'm for it. Allegedly, YouTube, allegedly. Let's go inside Toni. Miss D told us Dana Evans and Kennedy Carter ain't cool. They look cool to me.
Oh, they look more. Never mind.
I'm gonna let you. Hey,
I
Hey,
ain't
Goon,
saying it.
handle that. Handle that with
Handle
Miss
that,
D.
Goon.
Handle that with Miss D.
Yeah.
Handle that with Miss D.
Mm-hmm.
Show Miss D the footage. Show Miss D the footage, Goon. Next time you go on her panel, show her the footage where they cool. Man, this was funny.
Crazy butt.
This here was funny, y'all. I got a kick out of that, baby. I got a big kick out of that. Oh
yeah.
No. LSU players drafted to the WNBA from 2023. Why we still talking about this shit? Look, this is the ones we need to worry about right here. Angel Reese and well from
don't show the other one. Don't show the
girl.
other
No, we cannot highlight her right now. It's just too much. It's too much to highlight that girl right now. It's just too much. It's too much to highlight that girl. I don't need her coming on my panel because I would hate to put a young child, somebody that's old, that I'm old enough to be their mother, in their place. I just don't want to do it. Look at my girl Kiana and Oasia. Kiana Williams. Now, back to Kiana Williams, y'all. Remember, if you don't know who Kiana is, because everybody say, who is that girl? Kiana and Cam Brinks played at Stanford together. They won the championship together. They won the championship. I know because the championship was played. The Final Four for NCAA was in San Antonio. They played in the championship together. Kiana was a senior, and Cam Brinks was, I believe, a freshman. She was a freshman or a sophomore. I can't remember if she was a sophomore or not. But yes, they played at Stanford. When I say this young lady is smart, she is super smart. Yeah, she's a winning player. She is a winning player. And again, if anybody here from San Antonio, you know, I coached her when she was in the 6th grade. I put her on the 9th grade team. She was that good. And I told her to play my 1, and nobody cares about crying because she got her cookies taken in a big game. We were in Dallas, Fort Worth. She got her cookies taken, and I told her, I pulled her aside, and I told her the next game, if you play like that, you will not see the court again. Nobody cares how old you are, and nobody cares about your cookies getting taken. Go in there and do what you do best. In the very next game, as a 6th grader on a 9th, 10th grade team, right? She played in front of some scouts, and she balled out of control. And I say she put up, so we talking about Caitlin Clark putting up 7 threes. This girl put up 8 or 9 threes in that game, and she balled out of control. That's why she's in the W. So if you know, when she puts up shots, she likes to shoot the 3 ball. That's her thing. I would like to see her do what they had her do last night. Try to play the 1. You know, she is a 1, and I need to see her at the 1 a lot more. She needs to play the 1, and she needs to be a perfectionist at it. She's doing a pretty decent job, so I don't have anything bad to say about her game. When they needed her to put up shots, she put up shots. Yes, she missed 2 threes down the stretch, but before she missed those 2 threes, she made 1, right? And that pushed them up to 10, I believe. Or I think it was 8, and then AT went down and hit a layup on Angel. She got past Angel, and they went up by 10. After that, Angel just went psycho on them and put up 7. Put up 7, got 4 rebounds, got 2 steals and a block, right? Because she said, I ain't having none of that. But do know this young lady was drafted into the W to Seattle Storm. She played for the Storm for 1 year, her rookie year. Somewhere in that rookie year, she was released. She went overseas and played, and the Storm pulled her back again the 2nd year. And then she was released again. She went back overseas. She played a season, this time she played a full season overseas. And then last year, middle of the season, remember, Phoenix brought her in. Phoenix brought her in that first game. Phoenix brought her in. Kiana put up 5 threes in that game. She put up 5 threes. And no, they didn't play her that much after that, but she is a bucket getter. So don't be surprised as the season go on. They use her a lot more, and they are trusting in her. They have trust in her to be able to put the ball up from the 3-point perspective, right? So yes, she and Cameron Brinks played together. That's why when you see her and Cam, you'll see them hug. Cam is a lot taller, of course. She was tall then. But she's extremely tall now. But yes, those two played together at Stanford.
Wow.
Right along, good old Kiana. So yes, when I know people always wonder, well, who is that? I don't know who that is. That's Kiana goddamn Williams. She just, and I told her, you gotta let people know who you are. Ball out. I haven't talked to her since she been back in the W with Phoenix. So, but yes. Her number's in my phone. Her brother's number in my phone. Her brother is her guardian. Her brother coached her most of her career. He's very good at what he does. He played football. He was a big football guru until he got injured, but he should have been in the pros for football. So, yeah, she comes from a very athletic family.
Athletic family, so, okay.
Yes. So, that's Kiana Williams. Okay. Yeah, but oh, look, y'all, here's some clips. Remember, I was trying to find the clips from the bash. Okay, let's see. This who all was at the game, y'all. Hey, Brian Lewis, this who was in the building, or this was at the party. What was it? Was this the party? This looked like the game. Man, he got his chest all out. Let's turn that page. Oh, look at Angel, boy. Angel had that ATL outfit on last night, don't y'all think? Then, oh, look, y'all. T, that girl is T. Go ahead, Angel. Okay, moving right along. He too was in the building. Man, look at that boy mouth. Yo. Party, Toni. Oh, that was the party? Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to see if that was the party or is that was the game. Look who else was in the building. Oh my goodness, boy, that hair looking super sharp up there, y'all. He got it all cleaned up. There we go. That's what I was saying. Look what Tip got on, boy. Tip got some fur on his leg. Go ahead, Tip.
Toni is a mess. Tip say, look now.
Tip, hey, Tip, I ain't messing with no T.I. crazy shit, but Tip got on the fur. Hey there now, y'all go ahead on. Yeah, everybody was in the building. All right, so I got to see some more clips finally from the party. I just had to see who was in the building. We're going down threads. Let's see what Lanissa had to say. Not Nalissa. Nalissa Smith must be talking about me. Let's get to good old Alyssa Thomas. Let's get to Thomas. And I want to enlarge it before. Let me put it on pause. Okay, let's get to. I'm gonna go ahead and put on here.
Yeah, I think we definitely picked up our energy today. We had a stretch where we couldn't hit a shot, and when you get in situations like that, they can't score either. So definitely just continue to have learning experiences. Disappointing not to finish this game, but quick turnaround on to the next one.
What do you take from this game in terms of, as Coach said, there's no moral victories. I get that. But are there some things that you can hang your hat on where you said, okay, this is what we were going to do in this game, and we did it despite the outcome?
Yeah, I think we came out in first quarter, defended. Second quarter, took a step back. They got back into the game, and, it's you can't pick and choose when you want to defend. It's got to be 40 minutes, and it's just something we got to keep harping on. And we have moments where we're doing great things, so we just got to continue to do that.
Career high for you. Well done. I'm not sure if you played against LA, just whatever matchups, scenarios, or what have you. You come in a career high. Help us understand the comfort level you're feeling with this team in this league.
I mean, I have great people around me, like a lot of experience. We have great coaches. They talk to me every day. I try to get better in practice because I'm really not there yet. So I'm trying to be better every day. I'm trying to bring what I can to the games.
Without trying to sound corny, if you could talk about the trust factor that you and the veterans feel in Kiki, having only played 4 games with Golden State last year, you knew she was a baller.
Yeah, I mean, I just said, Kiki did great for us today. Super happy for her. We know that she's capable of this, and coming to the league is an adjustment. And yeah, I mean, we have the utmost belief in her. And I think today you saw that she trusted herself and she came out and played her game. And it's only up from here.
You've never, last year, make it to the finals. That was then, this is now. I get that. But you were never under 500 last year. Ever. And this year, you are, at this point. In the locker room, without the coaches, the talk amongst yourselves in terms of, we've got a long way to go in this season, one foot in front of the other, game by game. Is that what we're talking about?
I mean, this is uncharted territory for myself.
Okay.
So I think the biggest thing is it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not easy when, we've had a lot of moving pieces, and we can make as many excuses as we want, but at the end of the day, we know how to play basketball. It's about committing ourselves to, what the coaches are asking us to do. It starts on the defensive end, and that's the biggest thing. We keep harping on it, and we're just going to keep trying to find people that can play defense, and I think we took a step in the right direction, and we just got to continue to grow, continue to pick people up, and it's a long season. There's a lot more basketball to play.
Yeah, I like what she had to say, y'all. I like what she had to say. And the questions that was asked was a really good question. It's a really, really good question. We want to understand where, like, I asked that question to Wody Mack because I didn't know what he was talking about. That's why I said, what's up, Wody Mack? Because I don't know what he's talking about. Elle just told me, I think he said he wants us she said he wants us to play CC. Go ahead and get the money before I talk about what I was just getting ready to say with AT. All right. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. 100 William Goins. He said, it's crazy to me how these CC clowns, I just call them clowns, can get away with trolling the chat. This boy is a certified clown, always speak about men's genitals. I don't know. Somebody talk about somebody's genitals. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't talk about each other's genitals. We really don't. We don't want to hear about, I don't want to hear nothing about nobody. I mean, I could say it, but I'm not going to say it because then I'm joining in the reindeer games, and I don't want to play in the reindeer games right now because I'm glazing basketball at its finest. I'm going to do this, right? I think the problem is, I don't know, is he feeling that I'm talking about Angel too much? Because I love Angel. I'm going to talk about Angel because she doesn't get talked about in a positive way enough. Now, I did talk about CC and what I would like for CC to do. I like her crazy attitude. I like what she showed this weekend, and that's about all I can really say, right? Unless I see something spectacular that I really need to talk about, because I already spoke in depth about CC on the Full Court Trio. If you don't mind going on over there and catching the conversation that we had on the Full Court Trio on Saturday, you get to hear my nice little take on CC. Yes, you will. Go ahead on over there, Boo Boo Kitty, and check it out. Here we are. We back to this regular show right here. Now, I like the questions that was asked to AT, and as I go down the timelines, because yes, those are the things that I pulled up that I want to see, that I want to talk about, simply because you don't get enough of it. You get a lot of negativity going on. So we're gonna talk about the positive stuff. I like the positive things. What did he say? I asked him a question, so let me read. Let me see what he said. He said, "So pretty, Toni. My presence bothers T. Camilla and maybe one or two others, because I like CC, and that is a sin if you black to some in some chats." No, I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about my chat real quick before I take up that. And it says, "Because never have they ever seen me say a sideways word about Angel." I don't think, in my opinion, since I've seen you come through, say anything of a sort, right? I've seen you give a little critiquing here and there, but that's normal. And this is me talking to Wody Mac, guys. I've seen you critique her here and there, but I haven't seen you go off the rails. No, I have not. But I do.
Now, what he doing in the chat today is different, Toni.
Yeah. I don't know
what
what
in the chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I'll let y'all handle that. I'm not sure what's going on, and I'm gonna get to the next super chat because I got another one from William Goins, and so something must be going on in the chat that is sending them your way to kind of come at you, Wardy Max. So if that's the case, then you might want to slow down with what you're doing. I'm not sure what it is because I'm not seeing it, but I am gonna take this real quick. Let's go here. Let me get here. We got another one from Williams. Thank you for another $5 super chat, Williams. Going, I appreciate that, boy. I'm just racking it up and racking it up and racking it up. Wardy Mac is effing, he's a effing hater. He's an effing hater. Let's see, a Clarky, but he gets buddy with y'all all, then troll the chat. Fuck Wody. Okay, so he's buddy with us, but he trolls the chat. Okay, I see what you're saying. They said they lives start when y'all speak. Let's see, the lives start when you speak. Okay. All right. I haven't seen too much going on, so I'm gonna I'll leave y'all in the chat and let y'all finish handling that up because I need to get back to what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is this photo right here. Get us. Girl, I just love Nas, y'all. I'm glazing Nas right now because, and I'm doing this for this reason, y'all, because it's something that they said, and I'm gonna go to it. So I brought that up to go back to. Let me go back to my email because I just emailed so much stuff to myself, and then I never really get to it. So let me get to it right now. This one here was. I got portion of the majority of the interview. Oh yeah, this is another guy that had something really great to say. I saw the one I talked about CC already in depth on Saturday, so I'm not gonna do that here. This is to recap some of the games, but y'all know that I am gonna go over what some people have said out there, and if this is me glazing, by all means, I'm glazing. I'm all for it. Thank you. I'm glazing because I'm for it right now. But I took that down because I'm gonna go to.
You could glaze. Look, bro, Clyde glaze. We all glaze.
Hey, I'm gonna ride the wheel till the wheel fall off because everybody knows when I need to talk about something that Angel did or didn't do, I'm gonna talk about it. But I like to also bring up other content creators. This one here is this is a CEO Milky. Shout out to him on his take, and he's another very fair guy, right? He talks very, very fair in his takes when he's talking about players. And so let me click on him and bring it up. Here we go.
Maturity to kind of get the best of you, but realistically, Angel held her. You sitting here talking about 4-1 to start the season off. Realistically, every game kind of been almost one of those edge biter on the seat type of games where you was just like, you couldn't cut the game off. And I'm sure realistically you could have kind of held your head a little bit when it was getting late in that game. It was probably close to I want to sit here and say it was like I felt like almost the 2-minute mark. When Angel Reese got that attack, it kind of was like, oh, dog, you are allowing your immaturity to kind of get the best of you. But realistically, Angel held her head up high and led with aggressive defense, locking AT down, getting a steal, kind of really changing the whole entire momentum of the game when she switched and started defending AT. But I do want to start this before we even get too deep and real into the conversation. I want to start this off with Ryan Howard's post game.
Yep. As the missing piece, everyone had their moment, but that closeout at the end, how would you define how she has really filled that role as the missing piece for this team?
I mean, she's doing all the little things that we've not done in the past. You know, oftentimes we would have folded, but because of the tenacity that she brings, because of the energy that she brings, we have no choice but to follow her. You know, we're continuing to lift her up and continuing to let her know that we need her, and she's coming up and showing it every day.
The dream just keeps
the two are
Angel Reese.
And again, and that's one of the, and that's why I sit here and say, you actually have to watch the games. I understand that it's easy to sit here and be super critical and hyperbolic when the conversation comes to Angel Reese and just playing basketball in general, because her game may be a little bit, not even a little bit, let's just say a lot of unorthodox. Like her style of play is like, to me, I always compared it to it's like, if you're not a Joker fan, you can poke holes in the way the Joker plays. But again, I think that's the same way you kind of go with Reese, where it's like, yeah, of course, if you're not actually watching the game, it's super easy to criticize everything she do. It's easy to sit here and upload the low lights and all of that. But when you sit here saying the game on the line, fourth quarter, and it's crunch time, bro, give her the rock. Give her the rock and allow her to cook. And that's realistically what she do. And I think one of the cool things of you actually watching the games, one of the things I love the most is you can see, like, even when she missed, I think that gives her more of an engine to play harder on defense. Like, really go back and look. Like, I mean, of course, you have to watch the actual game because you can't just go off of when people upload in the low lights, because realistically, they won't show you the very next play on how aggressive she plays on the defensive end and sitting here forcing turnovers and really kind of getting the game going. But again, like I said, that huge switch between, and again, I can't wait for Bree Jones to come back, because I'm not one of those people who sit here and say Angel Reese can't play the 5, because I do think realistically, obviously, she's showing you they can play the 5. They 4-1, and she's been playing the 5 the whole entire time. I think just realistically, the defensive effort that she gives and she's willing to give the whole entire game. Like, if she was checking AT that whole game, I don't think AT has the crazy game that AT had. But realistically, and that's not no knock to Nas Hillman, because I think AT is just one of the harder players in the league to defend. But at the same time, if that's the case, you want one of the better defenders to guard one of the better offensive generals. Realistically, though, Alyssa Thomas, you seen it in Connecticut. When she was in Connecticut, she was heavy in the MVP conversation. Also last season, she was heavy in the MVP conversation. So this is not no knock to Nas Hillman. I just think Angel Reese is a better matchup defensively for her. And realistically, you seen that late in the game when it was probably talking about maybe like 3 minutes left in the game, and they're down, and she's real live, just locking it up.
Yep.
Like, you can't sit here like you. Yep. That's the thing where it don't never come up on the box scores. But even just still for her box scores tonight, what she had 17 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, 4 assists and 4 steals, something like that. So let me look. I want to be just on point with it.
Yep.
What was her stat line? Yeah,
I even have one from a CC fan. His people coming out.
Yeah, 4 assists and 4 steals. So again, like I said, those things where it came up the most, even just the little post moves down there when it was her and Natasha Mack. Like, I just love the way the game was played, and I love just the way realistically and I understand some of Angel Reese fans are still super young and they get super critical and judgmental when they're watching the games. But you got to watch the way the Dream played last year. They didn't feed the paint a lot, so a lot of them is looking for, they're not used to it. You got to get used to sitting here saying, oh, I got a big inside that I can just keep feeding the ball to, because that's not realistically. Look at even for Brittany Griner last year when she played with the Dream, her numbers was like her lowest of her career. So and that may just be, of course, because BG is getting a little bit older, but still, that's just not the style they play. Their main players are Jordan Canner, Alicia Gray, and Ryan Howard. So realistically, that's just kind of how they play. They shoot a lot of threes. They kind of do a lot of ISO ball for the guards, but they still do a lot of ball movement. It's something, again, like I said, that's why I wouldn't even sit here and criticize teams that I don't like this early in the season, because I mean, some teams have played like 6 games already, but even for the Dream, this was literally their 5th game today. So you still trying to get familiar and get comfortable of course, we sit here. We got to talk about a huge win for the Atlanta Dream. You sit here talking about.
So I brought that up to say this, right? Because it falls into the takes.
Right.
And now let me go into CC, right? We get to hear a lot of people come in the chat, and I'm going to the chat with this. And they come and they give all the great stats of what CC did and how she did it and how many shots she put up, and she scored 30. And this is not knocking CC, because I don't play that. Anybody that's seen my shirt, no, I don't. But again, I gave my take on CC this weekend. So if you want to see my take on CC, you go to the Full Court Trio. But I'm going to say this. Again, it doesn't spell the stats, right? And I posted that other one in the beginning of all the clips where old Big Nose Point Nord came in the chat and rejoined the social media chat after being missing for a little bit because he got butthurt because CC didn't want to deal with him no more after he allegedly, and I'm going to say it again, allegedly put on a bet and wanted her to go back in the game and get that triple double so he could win his money, right? IE was also just enough, and CC went away from that guy, right? Which was a good thing. I don't think that she's fooling with him again. He's just re-entering the chat to just be a troll. So just let Dave Portnoy be a troll and do what he do. Again, I like what happened in the game with the Velks, and then I'm just going to go from there. Right now, CC is on her shooting game, but CC every game is not on her shooting game. I.e., like Angels, not on her shooting game. Since we just want to talk about people misses, right? She may have put up 7, but how many did she take, right? She was in her zone because she was going back and forth cooking Tiff, and Tiff was coming back and cooking her. So like I said, when these ladies are playing at their best and they get to talk ish, you see some of the best basketball you've ever seen in women's basketball, especially from these young women, period. It took Angel going over and talking to Jordan Canada at least 2 times that I saw. I think it was 3. Somebody told me 3, but it was 2 times that Angel had to go on and pull Canada aside and have a conversation with her. When she did, Canada responded. Canada responded by making sure she let that ball go, because Canada is a point guard that gets up and down the floor, coast to coast, very quickly, and her job is to get to the cup as fast as she can. If she gets stopped, her ploy is to look for Ryan and Leash. Ryan and Leash. As Angel get comfortable, now she's going to know, I got to go to Angel. Shit, Angel going to get us that win.
Right.
Angel wouldn't net the whole time, but Angel cooking right now because Angel know how to get it out the mud. She's a player that has to get it out the mud, and that's what we're talking about. Right. CC doesn't have to get it out the mud. The ball automatically is in her hands as often as she wants it. It is not that way for Angel, and nor has it been that way for Angel in the W. So we are talking on 2 different playing fields of something that we should never talk about when a player has a ball in their hand and how many shots they put up. Oh, well, so-and-so made this many. So what? I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if Angel missed 10. If she can finish the game the way she damn finished that game yesterday evening rather, look, all else don't matter to me. Could she make more and do what she need to do early on and kind of push them ahead and give them an edge early? Yes. But she's on a team right now that she is filling her way in because it is a dominantly guard shooting team. Point guard go coast to coast. Hell, Jordan Canada getting rebounds. When Angel's not down there, you're like, what the hell is everybody? Who gonna get some rebounds? But then you turn around and Angel get in the paint. You got, goddamn, where all of these guards come from? Jordan, what you doing in the paint? Why are you in here, Leash? Like, where they coming from, right? So these are the things that we're talking about. So we're not talking about even playing fields when we sit here and we try to talk about Angel and CC in the same conversation. They're not in the same conversation. They will never be in the same conversation because they play two different positions. The hype is false narrative. We gotta stop this shit. It's false narrative. CC is a point guard. Sometimes she plays the 2. Angel is a post player. She plays the 4 and the 5. Predominantly the 4. Why do we still continue to have dramas inside chats about Angel Reese and fucking CC? I don't give a dang about that. And y'all shouldn't either. Your favorite player is your favorite player. If your favorite player is not being talked about in this chat, then goddamn it, stop coming in here talking about it. We don't want to hear it. Stop doing the comparison. We don't want to hear the comparison. I don't want to hear no comparison with Angel and CC. I don't want to hear how many shots CC put up. If I'm not sitting here talking about, hey, this is what CC did in this game, great, kudos to her. I gave her props. She put up some damn hellacious shots, and she bust Tiffany head wide open while Tiffany came right back around and made her put her on skates and try to find her legs because she was weeble wobble. She was weebling wobbling and didn't have nothing, didn't know what to do with the damn legs because Cece was like, oh shit, where my feet at? Right? Just like Tiff was like, well, dang, she just dotted my eyes. She shoot me in the back of the head and then she talking trash. That's great basketball to me. So what are we talking about? Anybody, anything else y'all want to talk about when it comes to CC? Because that's all I got to say about CC. That's exactly what happened this weekend. It ain't much else to say about her. I don't need to talk about her stats. I don't need to talk about what the difference of her shots were, because when you do that, you got trolls coming in here, and I don't need trolls in my shit right now because I don't feel like cussing nobody out. Because I told y'all I'm for the shits this year, this season.
Tell them,
I'm
Toni.
for the shits
Tell
this
them.
season, and if
I
you
got
come
you,
in
Toni.
here and you talk trash, I'm gonna give you your ass. That's just what it is.
That part.
So don't come in here with nonsense. We either gonna have great conversation about our people, we gonna converse, we gonna go back and forth. You know, we gonna have some good conversations in the chat. We ain't doing all that nonsense now. Let's get it together, people.
That's what we doing.
Get it together.
Tell them, Toni.
Yeah.
And if you don't like
CC
Toni
put Tiff
telling
on
the
skate.
truth,
Hey, y'all know me. I don't care. I'm the don't give a fuck tribe. Y'all know that. If you don't, now you do. I don't
now you
care.
know. Clock it.
No, hey, no, you are all right, man. You are all right. I get it. Y'all get emotional. You know, people come in and they say things, and then y'all gotta kind of give them what you need to give them. Hey, as you can see, I didn't say block nobody. I'm not saying I'm not trying to kick nobody out. Everybody have the right to their own word, their own choice of words, right? But you just got to be diligent, though. Like, if you come in here and you talking sideways, my chat probably gonna give it to you. And when I say, hey, chat, handle that, chat's just gonna handle that. That's what it is, right? And loose ball say, okay, I'll be good, Toni. Let me tell y'all something. This is the funniest CC fan I've ever come across. He is so funny, y'all. I love Loose Ball.
Yeah, but he don't come in and be like,
and he don't come in here with no drama. If he got some high praise to say about his beauty queen, he gonna give some high praise about his beauty queen CC. And then he gonna let us talk our ish about Angel. He don't get in there and start trying to overthrow what we're saying to try to big up his player, right? When it's time to talk about his player, we talk about his player. When it's time to talk about another player, I see him in the chat. He talks about the other players. That's why because he's a true Indiana Fever fan.
Oh man, he
Right?
a Aries. Oh, that's why he be doing that chat. He a Aries. They come with that, but you gotta represent. Ooh, them Aries is mouthy. Oh, sorry, Luke
But
Falls.
it wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't bad, dog. He's
Woo.
not bad. He does a good job. Thinking of that exactly. So pretty, Tony. And I'm from the I don't give two shits tribe, and I will fight beside you. That's what I'm talking about. I got my heroes in the chat. I got my heroes in the chat. I gotta make a song for that. That's what I'm talking about. I love it because this year I'm telling you, I sat back last year. I watched people in the chat. They said all kind of stuff. I was the calm one. If somebody said something on the panel, I just kind of say, okay, yeah, I understand that, but what about this? And then I have to give them with a couple scenarios to help them think about what they just said. And now they got to kind of take what they said and be like, well, you know what? I didn't think about it that way. You're absolutely right. Right? That's the reasonable So Pretty Tony. This year, I'm the So Pretty Tony. I ain't for the shit this year. You come in here with that whack shit and we gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna hand you some grits, some hot grits. You don't want to put your hands in hot grits because it stings, it burns, it gives you blisters. It give you them big old boils on your hand. So I'm gonna put your hands in the hot grits and tell you now go dip it in some warm water, not cold water. Because if you dip it in cold water, it's just gonna make it swell up and blister real fast. If you put it in warm water, then it can kind of slowly marinate through the burn. You know what I'm saying? That's what we at with it. And I told y'all, I just came from home for a whole week, and that's all we do is roast each other. So I'm in the roasting mode. So anybody that want to be roasted, just keep it up. We just gonna have a roast session in here. And then after I have my roast session, then I'm gonna come back to the streets and we're gonna talk basketball again. But I have no problem roasting nobody, and I get down with the best of them, and I don't get in my feelings either. I won't get in my feelings about it. If you come in here and try to roast me, I'll give it to you. And once I give it to you and you cut the ish, then we're gonna just keep it moving like that. Right? So we cool. We cool. But this guy, I'm starting to look at some of the other streamers when they're giving their takes. And like I said, I did my analysis on CC already, but there was a really good one, and I'm gonna have to come back to it because I do have another show that I'm gonna do. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, and it is on CC. So then, all you CC fans, you're gonna have your time to shine. You're gonna get to come in there. You're gonna get to say what you need to say because there is one clip that I want to show, and some gonna be good and some gonna be bad because I believe in fair judgment, right? So just like we get to see the roasting of Angel, and just like he said, sometimes Angel Reese fans, they're immature, right? And the immaturity is kind of one of those things in which we're talking about. That's the immaturity when you come to some of the CC fans, because they talk about certain things and try to overthrow what you're saying about Angel to make CC relevant. But this just isn't the moment to talk about CC. When it's the moment to talk about CC, then we'll talk about CC. When it's the moment to talk about Sanara Rivers, we're going to talk about Sanara Rivers. When it's time to talk about Anissa Morrow or Flage, then we're going to talk about them. Like earlier, I started the show off with none other than Heidemann, right? Because Natisha Heidemann don't get talked about enough. And I think that the role that she's in right now is great. It gets her from being behind the shadows of like I said, Courtney Williams. You know, as Studbuds, they do Studbud things, but Courtney Williams is just all out and she does her thing, right? And then you would always have Heidemann that was like the trailer. Well, now she gets to be the lead. And she's in the lead in her own way, just like Courtney's the lead in her way. And like Courtney said, she told good old Olivia Miles, hey, this is your show. I'm going to step out your way from the one position, let you have that, because, hey, I'm on your team, right? And that's someone that has respect for their rookie, respect for the rookie's game and what she's bringing to the W, which is absolutely what you want to see people do. I'm telling y'all right now, if Angel and Camilla could have had that first year, when it comes to players like Dana Evans and all those others, if they could have just embraced those girls, then you also would have been able to embrace Kennedy Carter, right?
Yes.
And you embrace them that way. Now you have a solid foundation because they actually weren't that bad to start off with. It became bad when folks started getting in their feelings, and now they want to have beef with the rookies and beef with the coach and beef as to why they're not starting versus just taking care of business when they hit the floor, right? So it is what it is, and that's where I'm at with that. Moving right along. But back to this guy, man, his take was right on point. We can't get so engrossed, and I want to say that when we were talking about Bro Clark came in the chat yesterday, and he told me, say, hey man, don't be so down, right? As y'all being down and stuff all the time, you know, you kind of seem like you defeated. Don't be defeated, just do your thing. And that's where they at with it, right? When in actuality it should have been, hey, like, we know that this was going on. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna be quiet, because if I say something in the midst, then it kind of looks like I'm on her head. No, I'm not on her head. I'm just saying what I know that we see that she could be better at, right? But it's not the time to critique her at that moment. You critique her after the game, not during the game. Kennedy, it says, let's see, Kappa 1911 said, Kennedy, the real CC.
Say it again.
That girl is a bad.
Period. We call her Joker now. It's Joker.
Yeah, man. She bad, man. That girl is bad. I just need her. Like I also said, again, go to that show. Like I said before, Kennedy is one of those players that's still trying to put herself in the best position for next year, because she's only on the 1 year, right? She was on the rookie the camp contract, and then it extended to the full year, the full season. So she's looking to either buy in on for a nice contract next year, either staying with Las Vegas Aces or someone else picking her up. And so when we see Kennedy do that, we say, hey, kid dog, we got you. If you in her chat when she's on live in Threads or X or whatever, say, hell no, hey, no, you got this, Kennedy. You got it. You got it. Hey, let's move past that moment, because we got better things to do. Right? And she's gonna get what you're saying, because now she knows that you have her back and you're not compounding the negative drive that might be coming that her way within a particular statement that she might make, right? Yeah, Kennedy, let's say Kennedy want to start collecting her millions of dollars. I know exactly, Mr. Johnson, FBA. She want to collect that money. In order to collect that money, you got to do some. I don't want to say sometimes you got to do something strange for some change, right? And her something strange for some change is just kind of keep it cool and wait till the season's over. Don't even give such a rough analysis or a rough take at the end of the season if it don't go the way you want it to. Keep it cool, because we got to get you a contract moving forward. And that's where I'm at. It says, unfortunately, Sky leadership at the top has for the most part been really poor. Ain't no excuse for blowing the Camilla, Kennedy, and Angel trio. Absolutely no excuse whatsoever. No excuse whatsoever, guys. I'm 100% with you on that. It says you gotta watch the games as some. So this is some of the comments that they're saying is like, you gotta watch the games. People are saying 100. The other one says, I don't think Atlanta needed. Let's see. I didn't think Atlanta needed another piece. I just thought they needed more experience in the playoffs together. But Angel is really showing that, yeah, she is the missing piece. Laugh out loud. When they get fully healthy and everyone get their roles right, it's a wrap for the W with ATL. Absolutely, it's gonna be a house that people won't be able to break. Now, when will they win every single game? I'm gonna tell you, they may not, right? I can't predict it right now on the trajectory of where they're going. If they continue to have games where they're letting teams get the best of them early and they just can't find a way to pull it out in the end, i.e., what happened against the Aces, because again, the Aces was leading. They had the scores. They went up by 10. They were up by 15. They were up as by much as I think somebody said 17. I thought it was 15, but they said 17, 19. And down the stretch, and it's one of the things that what is her name? Ryan Howard talked about, right? Ryan Howard said, one of the things that we had a hard time with last year is we always was able to battle throughout the games, but when it came down to the bottom of the fourth, like those last 2 minutes, we would just kind of literally just give up, and teams would kind of just take the game over, and we would find ourselves in situations. Although they went on that huge winning spree last year, and the way they won last year was just phenomenal, right? But you don't want to get to the playoffs and let something like this here in the beginning of the season come and haunt you towards the end of the season, or better yet, in the playoffs. Most of these people didn't watch or know Angel, and or listened to the haters. Otherwise, they wouldn't say that. Absolutely, MSL. You're right. T. Camilla. I think she makes 400. Oh, they're talking about what Kennedy is making right now. And then they'll go out, boy, Corley. He's in the chat. He entered the chat. He said all facts. Basically, what the guy is saying, what CEO was talking about. Corley came in the chat and he said all facts. Like, he didn't say anything that wasn't true. And sometimes you just have to let people go in and give their take and not come after them for no other reason. And then it says, Loose Ball says, anyone telling the score of tonight game. I mean, calling the score. No, you said telling the score tonight game. Please don't like.
Okay.
I like to watch the day late. No. Let's see. The game started at 7, right? I'll tell you what the score is. Let me go to it. I wasn't on it because tonight I was just gonna get my show out. Let me go to, let's see, WNBA. I'm on my iPad right now. The score is 28-29. 28-29. And that is Fire. Fire is up by 1. They're up by 1. Substitution was made. Let's go to the box scores. Let's see who started. So tonight for the Fire, the starters were Carlton. You had Ingolster. Whoever this Giselle, whoever that is, she's in the game. Samuels and Oleg was the starters for Fire. For Liberty, you had Jones, Johannes. You have a Star, you have Ox, and then you have Gardner. So Sabrina Anescu did not start tonight. She did not start the game. Or maybe that's who's in the game right now. Let me see who the starters were. Yeah, I don't think Anescu started. That's who's in the game right now. That's who's on the court right now. Maybe she did start. Y'all, I'll take that back. I don't know if she started or not. It says, is Satu hurt? Satu is no longer hurt, but she's on minute restrictions. She has minute restrictions from when she was hurt. This is yesterday. I'm sorry, day before this, that was her second game back. Oh, he said don't tell the score. Oh, I thought he said don't. He didn't want you to tell it. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I read it wrong then. Hey, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Stuff's just moving so fast.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, he said don't tell the score. My bad. He said don't people don't watch. Don't watch it so he can get it later because he's gonna go back and watch it. My bad. I told the score. My bad, y'all. That's all we do, Bo. My bad. Oh, she's not on the bench either. Oh, oh no. Don't know. I can't tell you. I would have to go to Threads. Let me go to Threads and see what they got up in there. Let's see what they got up in there as to why she didn't start. I'll take this one down. Oh, yeah. I gotta play this, y'all. I'm sorry. I just gotta play this because every time I think about this chick, and then we gonna get out of here, ADP. I've been in here long. I think, yeah, I didn't expect to be in here this long, but y'all know once I start talking, I get full. I get full, y'all. I get full. Let me go over here.
You did good.
Let's see. ADP, you have anything else you want to talk about with these players?
No, I'm just proud that all the certain players that you see from last year, they're actually doing better. And you said it right about Hajj, because now she don't have to be behind court, so we get to see how she really do the rest of the season. And we know Angel gonna be Angel. It's just wonderful to see her with the no, I'm not sleep big girl. It's just wonderful to see her with the new team, and oh my gosh, it's just like you can't help but to have so many teams, guys. I'm sorry, we like Brooklyn this year because these players are really playing some ball. I mean, that Olivia Miles and just so many other players, like you said. You got AB usually get recognized time and time, but Hydra she don't get recognized a lot of times. And sorry, Toni, Casey in there playing Minecraft.
Oh, let him play his Minecraft, baby. Do your thing, Casey.
I'm just happy, like you said, we get to see the beef on the court. Like this is just awesome. You get excited because you're like, wait. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. This season is different, guys. This season right here, aside from the refs, but Toni, for real, they got to do something because yesterday that was over the top. That right there, that was over the top.
All right, they're gonna have Angel come out and say something again because I mean, you as refs, you should know her style of play by now, right? And you should be able to. Don't mind me, y'all. I got my little salad here. I got to get my fork out the little bag. You should know her game by now and should be able to call the game accordingly. This nonsense that they got going on is crazy to me. It's like literally crazy to me. When is it that they're going to get it, right? Is what I want to know. When is it that we get to say, hey, well, we know that this is a style of play, so we got to start calling this or else, right? It's you shouldn't have to have a player come and call you out as the refs, but then you don't want the refs coming after you either. And then there's situations like let's take the game against Valks, Fever against the Valks, for example. There was some very questionable calls in my opinion.
Gosh,
and there was some serious questionable calls that they made on some players. I.e. on the Valks that kind of changed the trajectory of the game because the Valks was on Fever's head. They really were. So I don't understand why they're choosing because at this point, it ain't going to be as the league continues to move forward every year. It ain't going to be enough room for them to continue to make some of the calls that they're making. And I'm just going to say it for CC. So I mean, you got to make sure that you are making the same calls because all of that faking like you got hit. I mean, players are, but see, this is why the game went the way it did between Tiffany and CC is because Tiff do the same thing CC does. She fake like she got hit, or she throws her body in ways that will make it seem like somebody basically just took her out when they really didn't. And then she trolls you. Tiff trolls you.
Right.
So I'm glad CC got on her head again because Tiff sometimes can get on my nerves. She get on my nerves sometimes.
Right, and that's in that particular game, but all the other games, it's just so obvious. But it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It is what it is.
It's all good because when you try to push stuff like that, you see what happens. But it's in a lot of our games, so it's not just that one. But they're making the games be longer, like when they stop and go, stop and go, stop and go.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it. But let me play this because I had to play this.
Oh Lord, Toni, why, Toni? Now my pressure gonna go up. No, I'm just messing. Go ahead, Toni.
Yeah, this is another one that gave a really good take, right? And this is why he had to give it. And let's start it over. Let's start it from the very beginning.
The Atlanta Dream squeezed out a win against the Phoenix Mercury, and Angel ended up having a decent game. But what makes this specific win satisfying is something that a generational hater did right before the game. I present to you the top 5 teams as Candace Parker sees it. Now, I am going to preface this by saying that it is still early in the season, so I want to give her a little bit of grace, just a smidge. But Candace, how are you not going to have the Atlanta Dream on this list when they have the top-rated defense in the WNBA right now? And prior to yesterday's game, the only team that the Atlanta Dream lost to was the defending WNBA champs. And they did not lose by a lot. So we all know why you left Atlanta Dream off that list. And I'm here to say, cut it out, yo. This level of generational hating is absolutely hysterically funny to me because one of the teams that you have on that list got beat by 2 by the team that you tried to keep off that list.
Yes, i.e. talking about the Phoenix Mercury, right? So when we talking about haterade, so let's just get to the word haterade before I get up out of here. I'm going to give you a couple minutes of this haterade shit, right? Haterade. Haterade is what it is. People do too much. They talk a lot of crap about a whole lot of nothing. And then they get mad. So Candace she said what she said, right? And then she got mad because her daughter had to go through a little something thereafter. And so let's talk about it, right? And she was like, my daughter was getting all this haterade, and she was like, she didn't understand why I had to talk about Angel and blah, 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 and she's getting bullied, and you didn't know that that's what was going to happen when you did what you did and said what you said. It's one thing to critique a player, but how you critiqued her was not accurate, right? Then now everything that you say or you talk about when you talk about any team is you never add Angel to the conversation. You said, and I'm going to quote you, CP, and somebody clip this. I'm going to quote you, CP, right? I don't have anything against Angel. I don't have anything against Angel. I just said what I said. Who is she going to go in front of? Cameron Briggs? Everybody could have told you that. Cameron Briggs. But then any team that this girl is on, you demise that team. So that means you don't have nothing positive to say about Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard, anybody else on that team. She's probably not going to even mention how this game was brought back and won by Angel. She's not going to do that. Why? Because then it goes against her principal morals and what she chooses to stand on by not having anything nice to say about Angel. Again, I'm going to say it again. Candace Parker. This young girl adored you, as most young girls do, who wanted the best for themselves and to find their way to the league and wanted to be like players. You are someone that she had on the list. And you did this, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why? Or why would you not have them in there? But again, all because you feel some type and you refuse to talk about her in any type of decent light at all, even after you were somewhat kind of in a way made to when you went to go get your jersey hung in the rafters up there in Chicago, and Angel didn't put your goddamn shirt on. Everybody had on a CP shirt, but Angel ain't got to wear your shit. She ain't got to. She ain't got to play nice. Let's see. Richard said, Richard, she said, like they said, they know Angel hate her MF right now. Nah, Angel just don't give her no energy. You know, the one thing, and some of you other tourists in here, you know, one of the things that we do, right? We love hard, and when we care for you, we give you 100% of us, right? But it's no in between. Once that light switch turns off, you're not even thought of. It's who? You talking about what? Huh? Nah. Angel will never mention her name. She won't. If someone asks her a question about Candace Parker right now, she'll probably say next question. Because what does she need to talk about her for? What does she need to respond to any question about Candace Parker? She don't need to. She's letting Candace Parker know that, bitch, you're irrelevant. You are not relevant at all. You are very irrelevant. Like, you not speaking on me and you calling on all of these other people to beat me down is crazy to me, right? We know she a goat, and she is truly a goddamn goat. Look at her nose in this picture. She's truly a goat, right? We don't care about, just because you're a goat, sometimes it doesn't equate to the fact that you all of a sudden are an analyst, doesn't really mean that you can give the right takes. And she knows what she's supposed to say, but because she knows that if she gives any good takes on Angel Reese, because she is being 100% on the Fever side, and we know this, everybody that watch her knows this. She even went as far as to say, you know, if I have a coach, I want to coach the Fever. I want to coach UNCC. That's what she told AB. She never mentioned any other team. So the only way you would come to the W and coach is to coach the Fever. That's it. And you think that you would be better. You think that you would still not get the CC effect? Girl, you crazy. You crazy, girl. You will probably get the worst because they already know what you did while you was on your panels. So stop it. She don't give clear critique for all players. She give clear critiques for those that she want to give clear critique for. CP3 can't accept Angel's all-around popularity. She is extremely, let me go back. It went up. She is extremely jealous. She is not the only one that feels that way, unfortunately. Absolutely, she's not the only one that feels that way. But at least if you're going to be an analyst, right, for the W, you have to speak facts. Because even when she's doing the actual halftime show and she has to talk about Angel, she will kind of find something else to talk about that she could have done better. Like, well, no, well, she did this and you know, I would expect her to do something else. Versus just saying, well, yeah, we saw that, you know, Angel could have done this, but hey, what she did was phenomenal. She found her way out of it. Kudos to her. It's the things that she should say. That's the right way to analyze something and to put it out there. So everybody else does a great job with it except for her. So she's terrible. She's terrible. And I wanted to take my last 10 minutes to do that, but it didn't even take me 10 minutes to kind of give you analysis on her. And I'm telling you, I watched Candace from her freshman year of Tennessee through her entire W career. And so for someone that went through the same thing that Angel's going through, when she had, you know who I'm saying, as her coach, and then she had to move around. When she moved around, things wasn't as pretty as she thought it was because she got benched. She got benched, y'all. Go back and watch her history. Watch it. When she got benched and her and the coach had it out, she got up out of there that next year. And she said that he was a hater. Oh my God, does that not sound familiar? Sometimes we just got to reflect and look back on our own past and the things that we went through when we sit here and we try to give analytics about something. Because knowing just what this young lady has gone through for the last 3 years of her basketball career, 2 years in the W, and her last year at LSU, all of the negative stuff that she went through and all the beat down things that she has had to go through, you just came in and compound that, being someone that she sorely looked up to, came and sought you out to give you a hug at the LA game last year. That first game, sought you out to come and give you a hug, and you were real dismissive after that. When she gave the best game of her W career. How diabolical is that? That's straight facts right there. You can't tell me that ain't being no damn haterade. You don't have nothing nice to say. Mom always taught you don't have nothing nice to say. You don't say nothing at all. Especially given the statue that she has.
Right.
That just doesn't make any sense to me. Because if she was really an analyst and she was giving straight analytics and true analytics, she said some stuff to Boston and she said it directly to Boston's face, but she has yet to say one bad thing about CC. She won't say one because she knows she'll get canceled. Angel just don't give a damn. Angel say what you want because it's just words. You are on social media. You don't mean anything. Angel has decided to tune you out. So when you're that individual that don't get to go and be put in a place, CP is a punk, Toni. Yeah, absolutely she is. She's a coward. I'm gonna go as far as to say a coward. She's a straight coward because only and guess what? You two don't come for me. It is what she is. She's acting very cowardly, right? Because if you can't give true takes as an analyst, then that's a problem. You can give all the negative and true takes that you want because you're friends with Vandersloot. And because you refuse to say anything negative about CC, you're gonna jump on the bandwagon for the rest of the people that talk negative about that girl. No matter the fact that Kai has spoken great about her, and Kai is someone that you adore, CP, or that Chelsea Gray has said amazing things about her, and Chelsea Gray is someone you idolize, CP. I'm just saying. So who's wrong here? Who is and who's not? Right? So that's the deal. You got to get it. You got to get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Analyze women's basketball in its entirety if you say you are an analyst. Don't shy away from speaking anything that you can critique on CC. Because again, you critique Boston right there in front of her face. And Boston sits there with her mouth open like, well, I never. Really? Oh, wow. You see what she did, Wardy Mac? I mean, as big as day. What take did she give on her top 5 teams? And out of her top 5 teams, Somebody's not in there. And someone that's in there ain't even close to being in there right now. That's what she did. Come on now. We talking simple basketball. We're talking simple basketball. We're just talking simple basketball. Yeah, I don't watch their podcast either, but she's an idiot. She's a GOAT, but she's a GOAT idiot. She served her time, and we gonna love what she brought to the game, but I don't have to love what she's doing off the court, because what she's doing off the court right now is diabolical. And for Boston to sit there and take that shit, really, I'll be honest with you, that's Boston. But she got with Boston to do a channel because she knew that she would be able to do a channel because she was already kicked off of all the other channels. Come on now. And now, because they want to give women the opportunity as analysts, they gave quite a few veteran players the opportunity to now be analysts and give their insight on the game at halftime and thereafter. So the position she got, and if she keeps this up, she's gonna find her way off of there. Because let me tell you something, y'all. Angel is becoming so powerful and so to the point where she's just about to be untouchable. Y'all gotta stop this stuff, man. But one thing I will do is she's never gonna use her status that she is to try to stop somebody from just being them, stop somebody from being a hater. Yes, Burks is a very outstanding analyst because she gives good takes to where she's not hiding or sugarcoating anything about any player. If a player's got to be talked about, a player's got to be talked about. And that's the way being an analyst is. You can't shy away from the moment, or you can't shy away from saying something about certain players because you're worried about if you're going to get to keep your channel or not, or you get to continue. You don't want to be canceled, as they all say, like Cheryl Swoops. Now people are seeing, oh, well, some of those takes was absolutely genuine, right? Now they're seeing that how genuine some of those takes were. But then when you look at Candace, right now, Candace is the absolute only one. She's the absolute only one that's not given clear, precise takes on every single player. She gives it on most, and then she never has anything decent. Even if Angel has a decent game, or Angel, like she helped bring her team this win, she ain't gonna talk about that. Boston is pissed that Angel won the championship. Hey, that's their fault. They got knocked out by Cece. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they had an opportunity to play LSU in the championship, and they lost. They lost to Cece's team. They lost to Iowa. So don't be mad at Angel. Angel ain't got nothing to do with it. Be mad with the fact that you lost to Iowa. Cece dot your eyes, told Raven that she wouldn't worry about it because she wasn't shooting outside like Angel doesn't. Angel's just taking the back seat to shooting outside like we know she can. Raven didn't shoot outside. Raven went back over the summer. She worked on her game, did her thing, came back. And then they beat Iowa that next year for the championship. So, hey, Boston being mad, that's on Boston. CC being mad, that's on CC. CC, you lost twice. Both times you went to the championship. That ain't got nothing to do with Angel. They got everything to do with you and your team, how well you played. Sometimes it ain't about you putting up 40 points. It's about you getting the rest of your team involved. That's basketball. You get other players involved in the game, it makes it easier for you. So, I mean, that's what it is, y'all. And guess what? We have been up here too long. I thank y'all for being here in the chat. I'm going to read off a couple of the little comments real quick about this last bit about that we talked about. ADP, this last little bit. She's with Casey right now, y'all. But this last little bit about Candace Parker. Loose Ball says CC made a few teams mad. Yeah, she made a few teams mad. She made a few teams mad because she was doing a John Cena until it was done to her. Then when it was done to her, she was told by her PR team to never do it again. This is how we're going to go after Angel and villainize her and make you the queen now. That's not the words they use, but that's just my words. But however, put you up here and we're going to make her the villain, right? We're going to make you the queen and make her the villain. That's all it is. It's a PR move. It was done. Freaking, what's his name, talked about it. He said it 100 times over. It was him that said it. It was him that called Angel out her name. It was him that said all those things. So it is what it is. We can't relive that. We can't relive the fact that they lost. They lost. They lost when they should have won. That's on them. You let little old LSU come in and steal your thunder. It is what it is. We can't worry about that no more. That time has come and gone. And it says, damn, I get it, but CP was great when she played. Her and they were good. But at the same time, just because you're good as a player doesn't mean that you're a great analyst. It is very clear that she has the knowledge for the game. It's very clear that there's some things that when she's breaking down the game that she sees that is very, very clear. I'm not going to take that away from her. But remember, she had that podcast where she was on that one podcast. They had brought her in and she would sit and she would bring players in and she would break down their game. And her breaking those games down, that type of skill set and mindset that she has is very great. She broke it down to the T. I'm not going to take that away from Candace at all. But now that you have to dealing with her best friend Vandersloot and other people, IECC and all those others, that she want to make sure that she stays in their good graces, she has to also jump on the bandwagon and not have absolutely anything nice to say about Angel. She's just terrible with that. She gives her analysts, and just like L504 just said, I mean, we all know that. She gives clear analytics on everybody except for Angel. Let's be 100. Let's keep it real. Let's be in other words, let's be clear. She got elite ball knowledge. Just people feel like she is disrespectful to one person. Maybe CP don't think some players or go to players in the clutch like she was. I read that for a reason because I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, William Max. Stop that. Stop that. It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh.
You are not saying anything about anybody on the team that she plays with because she's on the team. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm looking at you right now. Come on, because you know better than that, Woody Mac. It doesn't matter if she doesn't think that Angel is someone that's a clutch player like she was. There's a lot of people that ain't fucking clutch players that she still give good takes about. Mm-hmm. She give decent takes about players. She give decent takes about all the players, and she's actually factual on those players when she giving their takes. And she absolutely refuse. Everyone in the entire world sees this. To give any decent take on Angel Reese whatsoever. And we all know that. And this ain't no Angel Reese fan, or we just looking at this from a fan perspective. We see it, we know it, we hear it all the time. You jokingly saying stuff with a player that she has to play on the USA team with to try to sow discourse. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, right. You say you don't know what she said because you don't watch that podcast. So I don't know the context beside what she's doing, what she's doing game commentary. Absolutely. We know exactly what she's saying because it's sent to me. I don't watch a podcast either, but when stuff is sent to me, of course I look at it because I have to give a take on it, right? That's what podcasting is about. So we're going to podcast away. And what we're going to podcast about is how she intentionally left Atlanta Dream off the top 5 list when Atlanta Dream, what were they last year? Number 2, number 3? Yes, they got knocked out in the first round. We get that. We get that. But you put Dallas Wings in there because of the people that they recruited. The Dallas Wings hadn't won very much yet. Then you got Phoenix in there right now because you feel like Phoenix recruited just the right amount of people to add to the pieces that they already had. So that's going to make them a contender to get to the final game again. Of course, you're going to add the aces because you absolutely love and adore Becky Hammon. And you know what Asia is going to bring deep in the back in the playoff, but deep at the end of the season. You know what Asia is going to come out and do, right? And then you have New York in there because you feel like New York being healthy and having everybody that they have, and then Anescu coming back, you got your full stat, and then they're going to be in the house. But let's be real. You never once said anything about Atlanta Dream when Atlanta Dream has brought back the entire core team who was highly ranked. Only because you spoke about the Atlanta Dream last year. You won't speak about it now because Angel's on that team. Let's be clear. It's loud and clear. Let's be loud and clear. Now, if she pull a Brianna Stewart and make the game-winning jumper, no, she don't have to make no game-winning jumper. Let's do this real quick. 5 more minutes. Let's take these 5 minutes and say this, because true basketball players,
please,
calling all true basketball minds. You don't have to be that player that puts the clutch shot up. All you have to do is be the player that gets in there and make the biggest difference for the clutch player to get there and do that, i.e. what Angel did last night. Let's just use yesterday's game as an example. They were down 10. Angel in the bottom of the less than 3 minutes, 2 minutes on the clock, she gave a foul. Less than 2 minutes on the clock, she gave a foul, which we know is a silly foul. But they were down by 10. She went for 7 points, 4 boards, 2 steals to bring them back in and win that game for Ryan Howard to hit that deep 3 to get them up. Come on, man. It's not, the person that hit the clutch shot is the best player. That's who we're going to talk about. That's what makes it important. So if that was the case, Wody Mack, still, why wouldn't you talk about that team when you know who Ryan is, who you know who Leash is, who you know who the Dream is? You don't have to be about no clutch player. It has to be about what the whole team as a whole can bring. Because i.e. that's what you're saying for Dallas Wings. That's what you're saying for Dallas Wings. They got pieces around Paige and they're going to be in that top 5. Maybe they will. Maybe Phoenix Mercury is going to come out the slump that they're in, and maybe they will be the top 5. But you had Atlanta Dream nowhere off in there, and you picked all of the teams except for the Lynx. You picked all the teams that was involved in the playoffs that won past the first round. But you still should have Atlanta Dream in there. So that's what I'm talking about. That was my 5 minutes, but only took me 2 to give that critique on that. I'm just saying, like, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real here. When we open our eyes to what we see, because clearly your eyes are extremely open about anything that is said not so nice about CC or the Fever. You hear a take that somebody will say from anywhere else, like a Stephen A, and say, oh, Stephen A is just an idiot, but he got it right about CC. I'm just trolling on that part, but it's the truth. I'm trolling that part, but it's the truth. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. So I want to see, let's just do this. Everybody go in Candace Parker chat and say, hey, we want to see you critique how poorly CC played in the first 2 games and see if she does it. She's not going to do that.
She ain't going to do it. She ain't going to do that. It's sad that some people.
So my thing is, when we say that, so since she's someone that you don't watch and you don't watch her takes on that, right? Then
you protect.
I'm one of those people that if I don't know what somebody said, I'm really not gonna speak on them or try to depict or debunk something that someone else is saying about them when they know what she said. So that's where I'm going with that. But I appreciate your coming back and wanting to know and putting it out there and just the difference, right? That's just
well, Wody, you go over there and listen to that. Don't start bringing anybody over here and those names like that in the chat, because we're not talking about nothing like that. That causes confusion and that gets stuff started up.
I don't know what he just said because I done got my head down and I'm putting my dressing on my salad. But yeah, I don't need those names on my channel because I don't get into the negativity that is brought. I just don't. That's y'all's thing in the chat, but please do not do that because I don't need anyone coming in my chat or on my live saying that we said absolutely anything.
I'll tell you something later.
Yeah, but please don't do that. I already asked Brooklyn not to do some things, and so I'm gonna ask you too. Don't bring them. Don't bring other people's show up in here. I know you're trying to respond to some people, but that's one of those things, Wody Mac, where you say, "Hey, I'm not going to engage," right? And then it keeps you clear. It keeps the next person clear.
Let's keep it 100 because that's what he be doing. But I was trying to not say anything, but that's not what we here for. All that going back and forth and stuff like that, and going and saying
I'm okay with like, those guys. I don't have no issue with nobody. I don't have no issues with nobody, and I just want to keep my house clean. This is my house, and I want my house clean. Right? It just spills stuff, and it adds fire to something that, and it ignites a fire that don't need to be ignited. And so, yeah. So I like, again, I like those guys, You know, sometimes every now and then I might still pop up in, and the last thing I want to do is be popping up in somebody's chat, and then we got to sit here and have a damn conversation about, yeah, I heard on your channel. I don't want to hear that shit, cause I'm from a cuss your ass out tribe. I ain't got time for none of it. When I say I'm real with it, I'm real with it. I don't give a damn. I'm not doing that. But let's just be mindful. We talking about Candace Parker and what we think over here, right? It's okay that what people think and do is great, right? That's their thing. I applaud them for their channel. I applaud them for what they're doing, and they're continuously getting money. They're continuously doing their thing. So I'm cool with it, right? But I just don't, on my channel, I just prefer that we not do that. I talk about the Whitlocks and those guys because they're just diabolical with it. It says, Toni, well, all I said, I don't bring nothing up unless it in response to, and she says into the other room. Oh, in the room. He's trying to put in the room. I don't respond to anything unless somebody puts something up in the room. What people say. I came to start something funny to me. I came and asked what CP said. Yeah, you asked what she said. I told you what she said. That's exactly what you did. You asked that question. So with that being said, guys, before it gets to be a little bit get ugly in the chat again, it's time to get up off of here. I've been on 3 hours and almost 30 minutes. I was supposed to get off an hour ago. I did want to bring my boy MSL up, but I'll catch you on the next one, MSL, because we've been on a little too long right now. I had a lot to say in regards to this weekend, although I got to all the games except for one. What game did I let me go to? This one game that I did not get to. I got to the Velks game. I got to here it is. Oh yeah, I didn't get to I got to all the games. I got to Washington Mystic Storm. I got to how Flau'jae just basically took the Bulls by the horn and put up 17. And I already showed y'all the highlight of what it says that she's first in the league in right now. So y'all saw that. So I talked about the Storm and the Mystics. I talked about the Mercury and the Dream. I talked about Liberty and the Wings. The Wings and Liberty were the first ones I talked about. I did not get to talk about the Sky. I knew it was somebody. I'm just not gonna really give a fair critiquation on the Fire and the Temple. And reason being is I gotta see more. It's new teams, new organization. I gotta see more. I know that Brittany Sykes did not have the best game the last 2 games. Marina Mabry did not have a good game on Friday, but she bounced back on Thursday, but she bounced back on Saturday, right? And she had a pretty decent game. So that's all I really have on that team, on those teams, because I really got to see them some more. I haven't sat down and got an opportunity to just watch their game and break it down. Because when I watch game, I take notes. I break it down piece by piece sometimes, especially if it looks like something real interesting that either the game is going really, really sour and where I can kind of give my best take on what I seen and why the game went that way. So I don't want to critique them just yet. So they were one, and then the Lynx and the Sky. I don't want nobody getting their feelings about the Sky. As do I. Do not want to get in my feelings about the Sky, basically because of the ownership, right? But we can't penalize the players that's on the team right now, other than the one that's not dressed up, that's acting like she's the coach, for what the team, where the team is right now. I think that they're a decent team. They have an opportunity to do some things when they're fully healthy. Yes, it's a big chunk, a big bite out of them having Rikia go down for the remainder of the season. But like I said before, I think that Azzi defensively can't do what Rikia does, but offensively, she's an outside shooter, and she could definitely do what Rikia does. Can she do it on a consistent basis? The fact will be remained, right? She's getting paid the most money out of all the players on the team. And we said, oh, they're like, no, we got to do this because this is Camilla's team. Camilla is the future. Well, Azzi is the highest paid player, and she's expected to do high paid player work, which means she is the franchise right now. Don't bring him up there. He started laughing. She sat down and said, hell no, don't bring him up there. His long-winded ass. So, but I do like Camilla having the opportunity when Skylar's in there for her to get the ball the way that she does. Skylar's job is to make sure that she get Camilla as many touches as possible. And I do like seeing that. I think it's exciting. However, Camilla got to not put herself in foul trouble. And when she does, I want to see her do what Semesco did with Ryan Howard yesterday. Ryan Howard had 3 damn fouls in the first quarter. 3 fouls in the first quarter. We can't make this shit up. He sat her down, and guess what? With 40 seconds left in the first quarter, he put her back on the floor. He trusts his player that much that she's needed on the floor that bad that she has to figure out a way to keep herself in the game. Camilla has to do the same. When she gets in foul trouble, she has to figure out a way to keep herself on the floor because she's very important to Chicago Sky. She's very important and is the tallest player most of the time out there. So she needs to find a way to keep herself on the floor. That's all I'm going to say about that because I don't want to be get too hard on the Sky right now. The Sky is already getting beat up every single day. They get beat up every day. They get beat up every day, and I don't want to be the one to beat them up. I like I said, I love Skylar. I love how Skylar plays. You know, Skylar is that player that's gonna give you. She ain't one that's gonna give you 20 a night. She's one that's gonna give you maybe 13, 15, possibly a night. But if she gives you 11 and gives you 4 assists or whatever, be happy, be excited, be ecstatic, right? You got to know these players. These players are old. They're older. I don't want to say old. They're older players, so they're veterans. And so you should know their style of play at this point. You should know their style of play. And so knowing their style of play, you just have to look at what they can offer the Sky from what their capabilities are and not expect them to do more than what they're capable of doing. And I'm going to say that because people are expecting them to be at the top. They're expecting them to go to the playoffs and sneak in there and win a ship. That is Courtney Vandersloot's dream for the Sky, especially when she comes back. She said when she comes back. And so when she comes back, the team is going to look different. I think the dynamics is going to be different because she's trying to prove something, right? Yep. And that's that. I think the Lynx did a great job. Was that a winnable game for Chicago? Yes. However, when you got a point guard like the goddamn Olivia Miles, that's one of the best playmakers in the W right now. I said one of them. I'm not saying the only. She's one of the best playmakers in the W right now. You got to know she got some tricks up her sleeves. And if you can't stop her, you better figure out a way to slow her down. And if she's putting up 20 points on your head, that's a problem from a point guard standpoint. That's the same thing we're saying, like, man, Jordan Canada up in here putting up 20, getting 14 to 16 assists. She was dropping them dimes. She had to. Hey, once Angel talked to her, she started dropping them dimes. Right? We know the dimes are gonna go to Ryan and Alicia, but you got to implement where you giving dimes to Angel too. And so once Angel talked to her, she was able to do that. But back to the Lynx and Miles, man, I love Miles' game. I love what she brings to the game. I love how she performed. She's a stylish player. She likes to do the finesse stuff. She stretches the floor when she's going to the bucket. Her and Big Fool both do the same thing when going to the basket. They use their length to their advantage. And so I like it. And so Olivia Miles can't see Kennedy. I broke a rule. My bad.
Mr. Johnson, leave Miles alone. Magic Miles alone. Yes. Leave her
Well,
alone.
when she see my when they see each other, we definitely gotta have us a nice conversation in the chat behind that, because it's gonna be a showdown for the hoedown.
It is.
It's gonna be
It's
a
gonna be
showdown for the
good.
hoedown. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. But again,
Mm-hmm.
there's not any team in this league that's gonna go undefeated, or gonna go with only having 1 to 2 losses. All the teams are bringing something to the table, and as they get better, like I said on ADP channel yesterday, as the teams continue to move forward and play more games, I would definitely say by game 15, game 12, you're going to see different teams are just going to look different. They're going to look
Mm-hmm.
different. Why? Because the chemistry will have formed. They'll be in a better frame of mind. They'll figure out how each other play, where each other are on the floor, how to best get the ball to the best player or the shooter or the post player. The chemistry is just going to be through the roof for a lot of teams. And then when we get to game 20, maybe 22, I think it's 2021, then they have All-Star. Right? They go into All-Star. So after that, you're going to know where everybody's staying at that point. There's literally going to be 20 to 22 games left in the season, and those games are going to go by fast. It's going to go by fast. They beat the next 3 teams. Hey, I see you. I see your love for your teams, AC Chi-Town. Hey, we will see. We're going to be there. We're going to be there. And I don't hate watch. I just say what I say. I say what I mean. I mean what I say. I ain't hating watching. I just want to see them do right by Camilla. That's it. That's it. At the end of the day. Big girl said AC Chi-Town. Depends on who's coaching. Sloot or Tyler. Oh man, y'all are so freaking funny in the chat. Y'all are funny. Let me get out of here. I said I was gonna get out of here 35 minutes ago. All right, y'all. With that being said, thank y'all for coming into the building. Thank you for rocking with me. This was a long one. Hey, I had 60 plus steady in the chat for the most part. I appreciate you guys for the first hour and a half. It was steady at 100 plus people in here. Then some probably have to go and catch some other channels. I do appreciate them being in here, guys. If you have not hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, go ahead, subscribe, and become a member. Become a member because, look, I have the gift for gab. I have the gift for gab, and I'm almost right with most of it. Like some things, like nobody's perfect, right? But we are who we are, and we do what we do. And I appreciate you all for staying and hanging out with me and having good conversations. And y'all don't be so hard on Woody Mac. Y'all had Goon for a while. Y'all ran Goon up out of here. I know you on Woody Mac's head right now, ADP. I understand. Understand. I will go back once I get off here, and I'm gonna look at this chat, and I'm gonna go through this chat, and I'm gonna see what happened in this chat. And then if I need to have some conversations later on, we're gonna have some conversations later on. But I do appreciate everybody. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate your opinion. I do appreciate your takes. I do appreciate your understanding of each other when you can agree to disagree. Toni, you have done your
Go eat your wine.
I've done my benediction 3 times. I have. Let me get the hell up out of here for Big Girl hang up for me. Big Girl gonna come up here and figure out how to close out this session herself. I'm out of here. Peace.
Peace.